comment to kono kokope baby a turn to organ be akwa won sounds 8 makabe 0246348334 nan mpanyimfo kasa Kojak farmer say men kan trust omo the Kojak taco to Kojak aye procode no william say Brenna ya drum no yadeɛ wɔ mpa ɛmfama no ɛwɔ no ɛba ɛna mpa wɔne bɛnya tipa nso ka wo bi flew ɛna tɛtewa wobɛnya Kojak Procode na nso atuma yi so na bia nso ɛtɔ kama Kojak mepato Kojak F sensitive air toothpaste no ɛna nso atuma just ɛna mpo Kojak P and F mouthwash no so kɔ akɔpɛ bi na nso atuma yi so ɛbɛma scent papa ɛna nso atuma ba wɔnum ɛna bia nso atuma kɔ diama Kojak pharmacy momo nkran no your cash drug line ɛna mpo kuma say your central market ayɛ bɔ adwuma 0244559597 nane penifo swetima kasami dima for herbal center kono doctor for time anton so yade be na tete wo e stroke anodie yade aye west pain me pato aye de so ba na ba ma wutime ngo ni nyina no de to so ko doctor at the time abeto so so nyina e ntata case oba na so tima sa yade ma bias eto kama liver and opposite kidney problem sexual weakness any ade ate nya no me pato doctor at the time abeto so anana no pa me no ka say abuakwa awogo school jansen konfo ko ya the time to ton konfo so me sawada e poku ase mayere won krapu pudimantem so the cancer doctor at the time to ton konfo so amomu ya denya ase so timatu e afrafra 0244774289 enso etima kasa pasco herbal capsules enso etimo dwaso na me sawada say onim say aya desa moja no process circulate ye na bibia eti ko kama pasco na abanom enu ati say bia won so dia no aya desa wo liver problem a me say wada ko na kopel pasco ni benom na bibia eti ko kama anu dia e liver support na se na liver no ama bibia eti ko kama ntimi sraw se ofa akrobato anya agiatum me so ma agiatum na kapo agiatum ya se ekroma do bia agiatum dia won so kopel pasco ni be na oliver no bibia eti ko kama anam enso eti fa na po enyi nese ne ayadese thousands and nso etimo nese moja ni na nso amfamfim na bias etimnya kama enfaba maami a wama kodanu fu enumbi me pato maami a wafafu enka ho woni mrumfi sedumie na onso onka ho FDA efo aja tuntia no afre 0557453579 na ne penifo so trackers Alaska State Enterprise bronya odamba fa eyomo a essence ebon wallpapers blankets 3D and opposite 5D natural design star wakoko Ediaba, about sofa covers and opa, decorative watches and flowers, PVC floaters and artificial grass in Alaska Star Enterprise, Aquacophobia, and I'm answering to me Jaba, amateur so Bias 8 months, so Miss Sabronia, so them, now Damia Kama Bansa baby Ganaba, what I'm answering to me, come on, Wokuma say, Jawa Duma, Yanet Prudential Plaza, edition one Mrs. Anachi Plaza, first floor, and what and cry, Jawa Circle, TikTok, one man, opposite when it's a Tudua, Yan MTT office, and opposite Eco Bank, Eddie and Shanimo 0200281080 Nani Alaska and Statistical Como Samans Vita Heba Mexican Councils a guy to sing Eddie Amo Nampato Bronya Zaba say atose nempo unsu timi na akwada nso nye enso etimo fia enwana aya cement vital heba mecha nkato sagana ana babwa e brono po branch na abaiwai e tusisi yaden asenso etimi de fua diama oto sintintina atoto twa broni fa no siatica yade we eba so e yapa nanso ni din da ebetu ose anam enso etimi diama se bia oya branch we the boss atanye 2 minutes 3 minutes pia se na baba sen kwa mesrawo ko cement vital heba mecha capsules never no again about Buama Bias at Aqua Demo, but be a turn to Organa Biauka, when Samsung Ebetima Kabi 0240616061 and so Akasa.
Well, Medasi over time and on your room now for and share your question of the day and a question Ben or Dr. Amuzu and a sponsor your question of the day. Dr. Amuzu say Amuzu P and what they tertiary Amuzu P Jumedia AD and say oh Nemu Yari your bar na wati and Nemu Yari bio ya bema na onso wati bia eno ana ejina wachi se chidom hene na eboa ejini nyina free infections edru eno no ti Amuzu P ana benum bi abrawa infected nti ana washa no so edi amawia to adru bia no obenya bi enso atimi ato question na doctor say yemisa ana yebebisa ene edenchi obayi ano edi amayo live on Facebook na free ya kan was say if you could bring back one former player to the current Kotoko team, who would it be player ben ana ye kase kotoko team ye da we for former player bi be shema list na dem say wa from Kojo Bani adia wana who feel say obetimi edino ababi rem and dientia and I feel is a player and a bar ebeboa over time
Safu Jamfi na come dem the ba
sir
Safu Jamfi
president
mo time no there masa
Safu the obo
Safu Jamfi na o there na Avina Domase amatue afa David Aristo J as Charles Taylor a J Gabriel as na ya amposa to replace Nana Prinkra ye ka players Gabis appear as Stephen Ojo afa oman ne Nana Abuaje as Nana Ahindia Alan Sansani si dede ayu Righteous Richard and so say Frank Ituga Mbella afa branch Mario Elijah as Charles Taylor champion the wisdom as Albert Amua and also ebetimi Edinaba Mawisa Richmond and so say Mbella afe Asamo Oscar say Eric Kwabena Bequin the go machine and Edinaba Kakape the brighter and so say Ahindia and also Edinaba afe NBAYB as Albert Amua Southstar Kwabena Ewa Baine as Frank Ituga Mbella and also ebetimi na banana yaw aya Casti as ono or say free aya and so okay in soko and on so chef Godfred Nyameche and so say Stephen Odro and Odenbaba Kwame Isaac and so say or the Emmanuel Jamfi Beckham and Odenbaba George O and so say
Beckham
Emmanuel Jamfi Gosu Beckham
okay
yes
Emmanuel Jamfi
Gosu Beckham former Unity FC Owemo Wa All Stars Oba Kotoko Diana Stars yes inti ono no Odenbaba afa yeah Bill Ampon and so say or the Stephen Odro and ono so say Odeno and so ebetimi aba we and so kakra nkofo and so etimi dia ba na ma hu say a branch ya fan Oyusu Evans as Emmanuel Jamfi and Oden ono so ebetimi edeno and so aba George O say okode obeko edama osai kufuo odukufuo ebeba na ono so aba be adwuma edama kotoko kapo
yes obia wode ne ba
yeah we post na say
Benji infancy serious what the Jamfi aneba na say Emmanuel Jamfi asem no okay Jamfi no say Osafo Jamfi ne o Emmanuel Jamfi dia no machiu okay ne say o CK Jamfi so ho into all the Jamfi ne ba na wachi mu eye ediamanti Benji message no say Jamfi and what ne ba la Joseph say George Mfege and what ne ba na Rose Jordan Opoku and what ne ba Rafael Mensa Barrister was a Capo Fabio Gama and what no ba greetings to my wife Victoria Kurugu our dancer Krofromo and what channel Omar Khalifa say Lami Hama okay Erika Sia do some Bella and what Benji watchim was a Safu Jamfi and all Kenti Safu Jamfi no deno ebeba and we Benji message no touch way Techuan Victoria so please my name is Victoria one no Albert Amwa ebesa ba animanimu ya and I face Sikagare I said thank you bad time Sikagare no we so Erika do say my kind message the Amasim Bella and I deno by Jimmy Bones and so Chese Jamfi and our denom by boy famous Emmanuel Jamfi and Onya and Kobesa Manabesen Tentano our de Bono I Duarte Amakrobia team no and no a boy's famous messenger one and so a day amene and pay away shows into a no a Ghana phone be adventure Same Bass and Bella and what deno ebeba and afe okay CR70 or more Kotoku Kwame we Pascal who message them say CR7 them say we out to crowd ha into some no we drink cheni we Ghana for wonum eche umadwen kakra di fa de ususu senkeja oba ebegina as a former player the macrobia nka wo as a player no kra wani ebegina as a fan wani begina mu e de ba osu boache Stephen Odro Stephen Odro no way a majority leader of parliament was a Stephen Odro na Odino and so ebeba majority leader a message in immortal signal was say Bella and what de Baran ho and washing show ye a de every pious ozus and Bella and what de no ba and no a Johnny Walker nom a monitor sorry Shreba for say Chastela and some refi Taylor okay. And you legends na Dawson.
Dawson pa.
Dawson we.
Yeah. Dawson because
Dawson.
Okay, kotoko die. Omo ma ba be adwuma. On say ebikura so refi this Ivorian striker.
Sonia
Yakuba yeah.
Yakuba so man for refi no. Ba o be adwuma ma mo.
Frankie Tugambela ba ku yo kan Mfege. Yeah, umbe adwuma. Mabe adwuma de bebra ba be bia yakụ isi a ukasa midfield no wanya ya ruchi sana no nyina abako
oh yeah
ati ase Jordan Opoko katapore omu nyina abako ti names de
edoso ogaza obubo
but say see idea Kotoko Steve no drew ene regbekwen
za o menwan wo
ne bekwen mienu de why will FIFA not be the toilet?
Why no?
Because I dare say problem the moment yes I dare know.
Yeah.
The other one be toilet.
The be toilet me.
Until you near be queen.
Yeah.
Go is my business.
Back me no me ansa na
fa.
That's
auntie.
Man for be bastard you easy.
Because they say no mu say one am be hen.
Say you ho.
Right.
Donzo munyina wo ye adwuma.
Donzo buy one goal but Donzo no problem I Kotoko for and some of the players in we and as supporters in we say on Tibrofo and Santichi the communication with the players no everything
Antibrofo ne bobo to anima no
na bon ya botu nanu akofa bon ya botu nanu akofa
Antibrofo na
there ya botu nanu Donzo there that be me defend Donzo
za
that be onani day
nti ono de na language na barrier ma
yes ana bon no so ma bon ma Kotoko bon mbo enten wow e ma
to umpia ma
oh yeah utimi gira bon be nante atumiri kasa yem yebetu 45 minutes touches awanya emu 10
ene obako
and yes ene
ba sa untimi nye
cause financial law to the club ebiano
okay what
they doing here
oh yako na okay tiene offer na okay no me alcohol holiday na no okay
because another coach na ni na
yeah emu ene o say ene off day and investors ene amam off mum prepare for china me no me ya adwe
ebi one man Friday nyame omo Friday nyame
o do mum prepare ene nim die nti ase enye enenye
nyame omo a
enenye ene ya renye
ciao
danenye
ene da bone
nti ze de bia na e da pa
okay
nti
da bone ene de bia na e da pa e chese na efiada bone
o ti ase nti o di usika ko sheme be adwe yem kwa mono ne na yem fa foreign ento so a e Wontumi 101.3 Wontumi TV live on digital satellite and yes our Facebook and YouTube ye blazy so nya se we to yem kwa mono ne na yem fa latest no from Africa e copy Europe na yem fa nto so yemam
ye bompa ye shamachi Israel anwa juma no you ya me wo hoda se uji dia obeya juma asachre ni no you ya me wo hoda se uji dia obeya juma ye bompa ye shamachi Israel Yehuwa ilahenu Yehuwa ekat we ahata et Yehuwa Elohika bika luvika uvika naveshika uvika miyodika tode yashak in English in the name of Jesus amen
salam boy Capo say Capo chairman I feel chairman baba
yes now me dey be answer
go tama taboku kasa mo say messages and ben no be ase hey o chairman ya dey pass say what me assemble
yes quite Facebook and for YouTube ni na no ye blaze data ne satellite no so enso ewo decoder no say kan you live on TV and I no pay dwumadie enso enam so ewo Ghana ne ntwa so ba bia wo bia no o monitor ye dwumadie na no pay yan kwa mo no na afi yan fa later sam ya start ewo Africa na ye ko Morocco na Morocco ne yakode a wo mo dwumadie no so ewo Arab Cup no anopa no ya de onsam na de ba ye tia so miansa ema tima ya from Jordan wo mo teka no emu mienu ema Arab Cup no mo je ade esu mo na so ema niama ye kama ade emo ma no pane ade onsam nyina enso eba me ya kacho sika enu apia mu ade ema de ene Morocco wo mu efe no $7.1 million and wo mu ensam enso atimi aka na se Morocco fo no wo mu nsa kasika mu odu $7.1 million wo mu nsa ka AFCON competition ye bo nyame aduma Sunday the world be winning no $7 million and won sabetimi aka nemom Arab competition na Morocco foi akwa chenom $7.1 million and dollars and woman setimi aka don some no de ba Morocco for ye bo wo mu abaso under 17 wo ma winning AFCON under 20 winning World Cup and afi Arab competition o mu team bi and so akwa che Sunday and AFCON no and so start na yanko Morocco na yanso Morocco Montenso ewo Rabat na udu Rabat wo mu kropon eno ewo Morocco eno anwumre wo tese wo mu awini competition ewo Katabra ena asabetwa eno ana sada kastatia oye projection adema way eye moto awodo okada awodo nam Montenso ewo Morocco no nya asabetwa ni nyina no eye niti sam no course after senra wo mu etime clinche ene wo mu enso my title na do nsam ni nyina no ade ba no pane ade ba sharak ena e projector man no way esa another video ewo Morocco Montenso na way na man for busa say way eye the Arab Cup and wo makwa kwache na omu wini AFCON na say ane be say okromo we ni padom ane the way enra Montenso motorbikes ni ade wo mo de flag game na wo Montenso a ya don some ade ba latest ni nyina no ya de ama countries na start here wo mo ebora Morocco Montenso na ene me te say without for no wo mo ni Cameroon e wo friendly game wo mo ebe bomb nche without ene wo mo bo ene Cameroon say be ne Cameroon from some de be gyina ye na AFCON yi wo matimi akopɔ na afi enu ma ye kama nche branding bemu ana afi boys ya wonum ansom naka ni nyina no wo mu ebe prepare ene match no ebetimi abasom ana afi ate wonsam no ade aba South Africa mai ansom naka do da bafana wo mu alande wo mu nie na ora ene South Africa for wo mu addressing wo mu de kwa because said ene African countries no esi lande in a grand star ora said ya Mali for esi APS Senegal for ansom ngesi kwa Nigeria foi aba do na South Africa fo a wo mu try suit ana ba na Nigeria fo enu anu malata fo ni masa wo mu akire sem ba na agbada wo mu ensom ani saso awa Africa ba ne South African war ana sem the African war na nkasa ye serebra enkofo we eni mu sepa super green eagle o ma bo o mu green color ne kama ana ja boys in ka wo mu tri boma ya don samade ba Nigeria fo ni wo mu dress them ana the way o mu se lande ya anu sepa nti Nigeria fo ni yen san ko South Africa fami committee na efa lata fo South Africa for bra na South Africa for ne baya womu de normal try suit ya no womu de abo womu normal ya mu say ya na South Africa for adelante womu say womu de abo and womu ba bo womu be fashion and fashion contest and South Africa for so be bo womu de o enti no South Africa for so womu de bo and womu be bo football is in our mind na say bo no e wa adwenu ma no and womu e be bo and fashion womu be no e South Africa report a few antem laba na Nigeria referring dindi e captain womu no the West ama Nigeria for ne say wo mu abedu wo mu catch Nigeria for ne nyina and wo mu supporters wo mu Morocco say wo manya lande e wo Morocco Montenso enti support bias wo mu de mo no say wo mu de eba yentie indindi kakra or tudra.
This is Wilfred Ndidi. We just arrived Morocco. The Super Eagles just arrived Morocco, and we're ready. We can't really wait for the game to start. Enjoy, have fun, enjoy the game, because we're here to have fun too. Cheers. Hi guys, this is Wilfred.
And on day and they kakrade atuja de won some no of the Bamika said DR Congo. Womo and some nabe do na DR Congo fue womo post womo adem nabanano and it's DR Congo players and womo ade womo club JC and the top picture and womo de posi abromo ko do Morocco no nessa ora emu abawu se players no womo club womo bo JC and womo say na obawu abranche fan say ohwehwe ma wo JC no ebi ewo first me who abranche fan say Mayele pyramids for player no me woni JC I want some legitimate was a pyramid for and some JC a woman no I first in Mayele and American asemi atem na mo boys no and mo club JC wo ma hwe ne come here don some no at by JC asema mi kai Equatorial Guinea Guinea and afa Benin for any Comoros wo mo launch a new JC gra competition ni wo mo ade banchi no and asada ke project at the Equatorial Guinea for wo mo JC and afa ube se Benin for day and some no wo mo Benin for day you say yellow and some dam and afa white and some na green color and so adamabos and kwakama I don't something no of the mount and nano pe Guinea for no so no Equatorial Guinea ube ready and some namuna afa white no and so dear we see Comoros and so green and afa green no and white and some namu delete sini no at the way Equatorial Guinea and afa Benin and Comoros wo mo AJC I wo ma launch for tournament and baso I don't some no at them ba Egypt for so adu na Egypt for air training no obama me ekwa mo faso launch way o said the on tricycle wo mo at them ba omo and so on say bomb match na player pra the wo never for player no ekona no bi na ja wo mo so matena mu at ba ya wo mo and so at the training at on some no at ba way Egyptian national team no and they do mo some at them na Mohamed Salah say Salah so omu bo emodin said e be ya and Salah betimi abona afi tournament aboma Egypt o matimi age enti Mohamed Salah ana afi team no wey ya kan say technical team at the Egypt omu coaching team ana say coaching staff no na bo say omu ene Mo Salah be ko bia no omu din komo omu fast strategy omu fa ko omu ba fa so omu enso betimi win AFCON no na nuama so ayakama bi ko nuama ato Mohamed Salah I will Liverpool no nuama bebre ana ato nti coach no so psyche boy no na afenuama and some come and Salah and I will show them I will train one in the coaches no and ya dem and 70 pay ba way Egypt to come and ya dem and 70 pay ba Angola and some manya be do Angola for Alante na Angola for adenyum by Angola for nie atesem o medu ya sa wo mu ade register wo mu presence and ye be and some ade ama wo TV no so Angola and ye Angola for esamo be adwuma na fe and you man some come Monday our Marrakesh we ball against ene Bafana and we South Africa and no aye telefone mate bencha no aye later se phone mate ba do something nyina no atem na Bayern drop and stadia aye ready for tournament ya be bom na uremu a wo mo trust Adra Stadium and no our Agada our anane aye 45,480 and afa and no aye stadium mako 9 and no AD and the Jumadie and from our AFCON no way Adra Stadium no Agada our can say Morocco no 45,000 and over and a stadium no efa yebenya Mohammed the fifth and no Casablanca and no 45,000 and also far yebenya Fex Stadium and no 45,000 and also etimi efa your Marrakesh Stadium and no and some 45,240 and also efa your Prince Moulay Abdullah and no our Rabat and no 69,500 and also efa and no telephone mateba na fe ubenya and Molal Al Hassan Stadium our Rabat and no 22,000 and no and some lefa yebenya Prince Moulay Abdullah and the Olympic Annex Stadium and no 21,000 and no and some lefa and afe Al Barid Stadium and no some 18,000 and afa and afe benya the last stadium and no Ibn and Batuta and the stadium and no 75,000 and no and some lefa and no stadium Roma no so yare se ne ebetimi handle AFCON tournament eno ebasom I won lecture sini nyina no ane adema na no pe ewo ye ntwomade so a ena asameto ne lecture se fuel adem na ba kwekwan ye ramu ewo ene Saudi Arabia nenra Napoli womu ensom na ball ene Milan na sankam na course no eye Super Cup eno ekosom na Super Copa ewo Italy ano mo de eko Saudi womu eko ball ye Milan foi AC Milan Napoli ebo mo kamienu a womu antimi ante anopano ya don sam na de ba David Nares ebo go ana fe Rosman Joyland ono ensom na to 92 goals ni nyina no Napoli boys and the disagreement adem amo mo adon sam no adeba na Conte akasa wase baby a woma do our committee shi mu no womu ewo ho with merit uti ase womu ewini Scudetto and de womu ensom ewremu ewo ho na ya invite womu and de womu eba ye said ye ne womu ensom eka no na do aka nyina no ensom na trese Bologna ana fe Inter nyame adoma ne womu eba boss semi final 2 no de o wini bia no womu na eba no de atuda se Bologna team no ani Inter womu nyina kuta strong team a do aka nyina ne se do ba wini bia no womu ensom na ye ready a womu no womu eba eno a reporter manager Antonio Conte eri atuda na on Romelu Lukaku ano de atuda se ya can experience a Lukaku ewo bie pa na Lukaku a change ene dressing room the presence our dressing room no eka enyama bebre na do aka nyina no ensom na de se boy no I left the spirit our dressing room wo edem amatim no na do aka ensom na trem se our boys no wase Lukaku yo bia enkoda na wo mu ebo te se ene Hoyland no ani other boys a wonu aka nyina no wono ode obi abo eyeye obo Lukaku a eyeye wa we fit bia obo eno nsom na betimi abo ana edu ba bi nso a obetimi abo mu together e won finfina na asanim wo edem amatim ni ntinyade ase ne eye problem edem man se Lukaku ya fit emia on ball Lukaku abranchie aya fa no Hoyland afa form you obey yusu no aside embia Lukaku ni nyina no aya de so mu ya fit na obetrese mbia obebo wo mabom anasem bia obebo mu baako na Rosman Hoyland ana de atu da se na ni ajepa team na wa betom na ye Napoli ne de am se ele team ketwa na ye team a wono so efili team ni ye na de wo kan nyina ne se Lukaku no we obi a wa boa no power dressing mo se Lukaku ye nipa o se de amanfo ka Lukaku asem abonte ani ade Lukaku ye obi a off and on the pitch ni nyina no aya de asem wa improve no no aya de abranche Rosman Hoyland ade atu da de won sam ni nyina no enso ngate ema na do fe so no so na nyame aduma Inter wo mu game no wo mu ni Bologna ana bo Christian Kivu enso ngade atu do mu sane se o ba ye enche na possibility of Zambia o be win trophy in a few months ni as a manager ade amatim no say na feeling no enso ngasitie ana wade tu da say feeling no enche bibia ana no wade trophy ense bibia o enye sem ono obe personal glory e wo team aye fani say na Intemu na mom ono de o kan nyina ne say wobetimi aboama team no ensom na left glory ene yade ba ko a wono ehwe animu se na team no ensam wobetimi aka na momu amase obe puti reputation for ono ankasa no ho as a manager eno ensam a wori atodo ase Bologna team no womu animbo ne bopa na wobetimi aka se omukuta identity a wonu omo bo energy ensom no wosro a difficult opponent and womu no omo ensom no be hia no ensam a manager no de atodo Alexandro ene Bastoni on Inter and what just a big games in the Inter table na big games are Inter bono omon time for kwasesa womu ko game womu e categorize sembia game way aya big and sembia game way and some nya big womu fix nyama e betimi aboa amoma winning game no eno ya de ba ko no so like wasemate no awosro omu ya top our league table no so we share top 8 our Champions League womu matemo and some na wasro na on Bologna game eno e baso no so oma prepare for the game enthusiasm no our slow womu eagerness our slow for the game baso Bologna team no nim say womu good intensity chese ne yaka duels womu nim kwaya ya so emphasis for area duels slow and asem bi amfifi ne form nyina no womu ɛyɛ adeɛ nti wɔn nso prepare for game ɛno ɛba so na manager ɛyɛ friend sɛ Christian Kivu no wuni sɛ ɛno ɔsɛ manager no aba restart ɛnuyama ɛwɔ team no ɔba yɛ ɛnuyama bebree ɛnso asesa simple ɛne sɛ manager no ɛde aso wɔn team sɛ ɛso wɔn compete competition ɛne wɔn kyɛ sɛ ne wɔn compete for any trophy and as a tournament wɔn ɛnso ɛbɛwura mu te competition bia wɔn no wɔn ɛsɛ wɔn nsa bɛtumi aka ɛno ɛyɛ report ɛfu ɔdoma deɛ bɛyɛ wɔn nsɛm no nyinaa no ɛdɛm nyama diamante ne sɛ yɛsi inte wɔn a wɔn atwe nsɛn nkyɛ kora no wɔn ɛbɛ renew ana boy na yɛfɛ ne sɛ Alexandro Bastoni the contract no ɛdɛm nyama no because ne dwumadi a wɔ edi ɛdɛm atim no wɔn yiri sɛ ne mɔntɛm no ɛwɔ soro nti ma yɛn twɛn ɛma obi ɛmfa sika fuduo ɛmɛfa nkɔ ansa na mi a mo nso ma ho sɛ boy no ho hia ɛdɛm nyama club na no ɛyɛ reporter ɛba yɛde ɛnɛsa latest no ɛdɛm nyama yɛn shift yɛn gear no yɛn rem ɛwɔ ɛnɛ Bayamunchin Sajina Brinafe yɛni nkɔmɔ reporter bɛ de sɛ contract no ɛsɛ ɔmo hwɛ sɛ boy yi ɛnso ɛbɛ extend me te sɛ yɛsɛ contract no yɛ very close ɛne wɔn nso ɛbɛtumi asign no ɛyɛ agreement a yɛte sɛ boy no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi adi ne dwuma no afei ɛnneɛma ayɛ kama na reporter ɛba ɛne deɛ yɛte nyina no ɛnso ɛne sɛ ɔmo hwɛ sɛ ne kwan bia so ɛbɛtumi akɔto 2028 na afei watoa so 2 years ɛde ama team no no reporter free boy na so ɛde ba do nsɛm no nyina no ɛnso ɛde ba na ɛne manonoya ɛnso ɛyɛ one player boy and for no ɔmo hwɛ sɛ manonoya no ɛnso ɛbɛtoa so na rota ɛba ne sɛ manonoya deɛ ne deɛ wɔmo kyerɛ sɛ 50-50 wɔmo sɛ nyame adoma match na afei odi ne 40th birthday na birthday no ana ɔmo bɛyɛ sɛ ɔbɛdecide sɛ ɔbɛtoa so ɔbɛwo ne direction sɛ ida sɛ ɔbɛwie ne ball ɛwɔ Bayern anaasɛ ɔnwie no nyina no wɔmo ɛnso ɛbɛtwɛn no until match odi ne birthday no ɛno ɛyɛ the 40th birthday a na ɔmo ahu sɛ boy yi ɛbɛkɔ so ɛdi ne dwuma ɛde ama Bayamunchin anaasɛ bi a ɔnkɔ so ɛni ne dwuma as of now deɛ wɔmo kyerɛ sɛ biribia ne wɔ asesa wɔn decide date ɔno ɛnso ɛbɛyɛ a yɛde ɛwɔ nsɛm ɛde ba Mamelian Goroska ɛnura ɛwɔ ɛne Senaba Straza baabi a ɛne Bayern for no wɔmo atwa ne nie na ɔsɛ boy na ɔnyɛ happy guy koraa reporter ɛba ne sɛ utumi sɛ ne situation ɛwɔ Bayamunchin ɛyɛ very frustrated ɛwɔ ɛnura training ɛne pictures a ɛba abɔnten ne nyina no ɛkyɛ sɛ boy yi ɛnso ɛnhyɛ da nyɛ ɛne happy boy reporter ɛba ɛne sɛ yɛte sɛm bi anyame adom a January no yɛbie transfer window a wɔnom ɛnso bɛtumi abuba bi kɔ onua nya World Cup wɔbɛkɔ enti sɛm bi a moma ne hu die nei wono nso mwaya no obekɔ bebie nei obenya bia bɔ na afenu ama enso mletimi akɔ kama ate ama no Michael Olise enso mwade kakra ade abana ono nso apikini team wei aye Bundesliga 5-side team no and why ne de wakyerɛ de obedam ade ama no left side and afi eba ne bonkum so eba ne mfimfini ane anim ahwan ana begina so ade ama no Michael Olise as a player wakyerɛ ne 5-side team yentie no Ademo nano pe ewo yentumedie so yenremo our Conference League and matches awro ekoso no pano ya de qualified teams a wo rem ewo run of 16 and afro mu a wo mu ko ball in a playoff ni nyina no ye do nsem e ma no pano na Conference League no Crystal Palace wo ma book wo ticket a e say wo mu e call for a run of 16 and no ya de a wo mu ko say playoff no wo mu enso betimi abo eno e Crystal Palace team no na Oliver Glasner and e coach ni ma team no na ya din komo kakra Oliver ere kakra nso ere atuda team so na Shadraka project wo mu a qualify no Strasbourg team no wo mu e call and it is a qualification wo ma qualify already wo mu e call EK and Athens wo mu nyina no e rom verify kan wo mu nyina e kobi na Crystal Palace de wo mu de no e playoff and wo bebo se de ne medem wo mu de enso atoso e de ama wo hwa bi Oliver Glasner on say nyame adoma next year so the pressure e wo de ma team ni pa na ni nyina no ane se obetimi abo in the matches e wo February num pa 9 games and obebo in the month of February say and was soon as a manager pressure ebe wo ho amana na yentie said o si e kan nsam e faye Dahila Boboko no and so reporter Baniso Mumefota I offend Ruben Neves say at the age of 28 of a so sorry turning afe or Bar Premier League num nyame adoma January ye be a transfer window oba betini juma na the action is a Ruben Neves no yes an option a Manchester United say Manchester ebie wo mo puna wono ensom lebetimi aba me che say halfway ensom epese boy bekwa £20 million and wo mo ensom ebeje say Man U I ready cross any wɔn bɛtumi afa this is £20 million and Manchester United bɛtumi atua na afei ɔno nso bɛtumi agya bɔ yi amanakɔ na Rio Ferdinand ne Bruno Fernandes Bruno Fernandes wɔn interview a ɛno ɛkɔ so no ɛnie na role number 8 manager Ruben Amorim amane bɔ mfimfini role manager ne mane bɔ no sɛ ɔbɔ number 8 role de ama Manchester United sɛ no si wona du baabi a manager ne sɛ so ɔyɛ deeper ɛwɔ pitch no so ɛsɛm ɔdrop ɛbɛ akyire ɛdu baabi akɔ wanim kɔmfimfini kɔnkyɛn ne nyina no sɛn anawsi ɛhu role no as a player who different and as a normal edema Bruno Fernandes ekasai ɛfa role a wɔbɔ ɛwɔ United wa kan nra so what to be at also
a bit more of a deeper role this season, especially like you said in the beginning phases of the play when you're in possession. What have you found difficult or different so far in that? I mean, I saw earlier in the season when it first happened when I think it might have been Foden ran off you for one goal. So, and I look at that and go, that's you got to learn. It's just learning, being in that position, not being there a lot. What's been the big difference for you?
Obviously, it's different because as a number 10, you're very used to press forward, and it's more like you press from the number 6 to the centre back, or from the number 6 you could like just standing behind him and screen him. And obviously there in the position I play, because I'm as the 8, let's say the manager always plays a 6 and 8. Let's say like the 6 normally is more Kaz and Manu, the 8 is more me and Kobe. So from me and Kobe it demands more of a thing of staying in position, pressing the 6 or coming back, pressing a little bit high, coming back, pressing, like you need to be able to cover more ground.
But with all that being said, I looked at some stats, man, on the way down and doing some research, and this season you're actually playing deeper.
So the deeper row ewo manju and ode kakra ensom to Janese wonsam no and the DP ensom de banan komano koso e mani din komosi edu last year manu for no kese omo ton na manako kaya Bruno Fernandes no ba bi manu for se o ma bie kuno na mano so obekwa onko na enum ana and right e de nkomo no ensom abasasa commenter Bruno emeki no etrese du ba bi manu team na nkasa no omo ye indecisive Manchester United entimi indecisive de edu baby a man you mu na mo team no some beton player na manakwa mon ka se Bruno ya beton yenton so a mon ka che player na se yenton na o yese o wakwa na o call as a on so a na was stay wo se Manchester sa comment na Bruno emeki efa man you ho no e chese Manchester edu baby na omo ye indecisive about branch Bruno and so ni stay our man you.
Back down to the Manchester United like indecisiveness in respect of someone's come in for Bruno, you shut that down. Because Bruno didn't want to go. Bruno's saying that they said to him, well, it's up to you if you want to leave. Yeah. That's not what you want to hear from someone like him who's literally holding the club up himself. You want the club to say, you're not going nowhere. You're a massive part of this. Man United didn't do that. They gave him the opportunity to say, well, if you want to stay, you can stay, but if you want to go, you can go. What's that saying? Maybe I'll take him tomorrow.
Maybe they wanted to sell him to bring Kobe in. Sure. Do we have a problem with that? Do we think that puts pressure on Kobe?
You know,
I'm going to say two things here. One,
there's so many silly things going on with footballers there.
I agree, right?
Okay, I know a conversation of course. I right, no. I know and so Mayu, come on, and some doso now Manchester United players, no, Biba Mayu abonse or free Manchester no ball. You Rasmus Hojlund so account Scott McTominay. Omo players are Omo Mayu no Oma Antimi more Nemo Mokoya Omo ball. Na Scott and Omusa and Sam ono Omo ya dwe say yes players ni Biba Rasmus Hojlund. Also Hojlund no call Napoli and Kama Anthony Ebo Marcus Rashford Ebo so ni say Samayu no bibi ohwa as a players no eba wo ntime mo koya na omo shine o say wono de ohun ni sa yentie Scott kakra wono so attitude.
The only former player who's kind of gone on to a different club and really just flourished when they've made that move, which I guess as an outsider makes you look at the club and think, okay, this seems more like an issue with the club rather than with the player because you see it repeated. What were you going to say? You disagree?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's just too easy of an excuse to say, oh, they left Man United and now they're doing well. In my last year, I did well. I scored 10 goals and we won a trophy. And with Marcus, obviously there was different issues which might have transpired, which we won't go into. However, Marcus is a top player and he's always been a top player. He's one of the club legends. He scored so many goals for Man United, done so many great things. Because the spotlight's directly on you, it makes it seem a lot worse, in my opinion. Obviously, when players go away and they're playing more games, they're going to have an increase in confidence and feel better about themselves rather than playing less minutes in Man United, for example. But when you are at Man United, you have to earn those minutes, like Bruno Fernandes, who's done incredible. So I think it's too easy to probably say that.
Do you think partially then what's beneficial is moving away from like a change of environment? So you're out of the kind of the spotlight of the British press, you know, the kind of voraciousness of the media over there, and you get kind of to like start again?
Potentially, yeah, but there's also some players who leave who people don't speak about so much, but there is players who everyone speaks about, so it depends on the individual. And for me, I think it's too easy an excuse to blame Man United as a club, because whenever I was there, they did everything for me. They helped me nutrition.
Player no, and so the Baba man, you know, man for excuse Bianso, and so no, Scott and Sama, what they are to do now. You knew come Manchester United no, Mama Antoine Semenyo na Yamon come because Semenyo Diano, yet to say Manchester lead race because City, and some Jemo because of Pep Guardiola, and some to the maintenance Antoine Semenyo. Namia do my January, or no some move to Manchester. I want a name at Man City because no Pep Guardiola, and come I know a best Pep no bet me, and some free City. I couldn't Yaman Semenyo, and then entourage no Omugin is a boy no qua, and Yaman some about come and say Manchester United, and any and some Abahua, Yati and 70 a debana Pep Guardiola and Rano Pano, Yati Eba is a Pep, and some internally. Yes, a Pep, Jumana was a Enzo Maresca, and on Chijana and Cababano, one of the Tepe Enzo Maresca as a Chelsea manager, no, and as a Gobodia chairman, on some Betimaya Jumanona and come away, and some Nakoso Archers and Sempi about press conference, our Chelsea, and then pay manager Enzo Maresca. Womabusan say Yate and 70 coach them Ariatu as a rumors in India and Dawson. I'm saying Edubabia and Commander Bekoseya. So coach be free baby and a player be and some I did so be free team bima near started link. You say we okwa we baby ye betima some we besana naya and some abe coming to us speculations and a man for trolls and profile kabi a beam anano pay Kane go bebre and kawaso tia fancy speculation the manager Enzo Maresca.
There were reports in the newspapers article yesterday linking you with the Manchester City job. I'm sure you know of the situation. When you hear that, is it a distraction to you, or does it not affect you at all when you see your name linked with other jobs?
No, it doesn't affect me at all, because I know that it's 100% speculation, and in this moment there is no time for these kind of things. First of all, because I have a contract here until 2029 probably, and my focus, I said many times, that is just about this club, and I'm very proud to be here. But again, it's a speculation. 1 week ago was in Italy, the same with Juventus, so I don't pay attention, because I know that it's not true.
There were reports in the newspapers.
Yes, you say Enyano Chelsea, coach Enzo Maresca, and a day Sansem to say or bought a more day at the Amatim Sarabia and some Ebetima Koye de Ama Womo. Now, over a Motima Chelsea born last season, and almost improve upon Motima Omo born last season. No, now Omutu Timi Dijuma de Emma Chelsea team. No, now and Yama and some Kamamo achieving Yama Bedre this season. Womo Somosa bought a Juma at the Amatim. I know I am some manager. No, and they are to in the Sansa Buena, a deba metis a January Wakatra Chelsea, and Pennyfosia beer transfer window na as a Umuma and Pennyfoto players no, a B and some other Panafiniama, Ayakama, Edema Chelsea Bobo Conano, Aya dear from my deba doing some no, a Vebanyami and Dumachina 12:30, and what ball one in Newcastle, and a boy at the Hall, and some manager the man Newcastle team no, one also Prosa, Ecoso, na and Coma Ecosunano, any players, I will be available, and after players, one ensom ebetimi abo na ene Enzo Maresca on Newcastle nankasa no wadi ene team no awon komo a wo trese mayandi ene Maresca on Newcastle no wase Sandro Tonali anafe Gomaros no anafe Jolentin wo me players a wo mo standard awo soro pa na sa game eno eba so no physically no obo se wo mo kuta ball na hoden ensom wo mo ti Chelsea ebe face a strong side no Enzo Maresca ni messenger wono ensom ngari atudwa don nsem ni nyina no at the ahead of the Newcastle game aro ensom betimi abaso don nsem no at the Banatino Livramento a player ensom at the Newcastle etim no edi how say minor injury ne de my boy no na oka am obi at say in the few weeks dem bia we be keeping out from the game no branch Livramento emanano play betie manager how ensom on the player no say and an availability ensom lesitena kama for them here we can you kwan ye be hu no game na coach echechem yenche kakra wode atuda.
Romento, please, taken off injured the other night. Do you know the extent of the injury now?
No, we're on our way to. I don't think it's a serious injury. The complication we have is I think Tino's injured that knee before in a very similar area, so that always makes the potential recovery time a little bit longer. So I don't think we'll see him possibly before 2026.
So what you're saying there is you maybe need to be a bit more careful with him given his injury history, particularly with the knee, not just this season but the one he had before you signed him.
Yeah, I think it's like any player, when you suffer an injury to the same area twice, that always adds a layer of complication to it. I think it's a minor injury, but he'll keep him out probably a few weeks.
And what's the latest on Lewis Hall, who wasn't in your squad the other night, and could he be available this weekend?
Yeah, he could be. He felt some fatigue in his hamstring after the Sunderland game. Wasn't evident in the game, it was more a couple of days afterwards. So he had a scan. The scan didn't reveal too much. So let's see.
Omo said the extent of the injury. Ebetimi akwadia Martino Livramento eno eye from Mateba na slot coach ade ama Liverpool no so pressure kwaso Abraham Jumade kwaso Mohamed Salah anu dia to do mo sa kobusa no say Mo Salah say anu say waka asem ya wase ene waka action speaks louder than words. Na do can say oma movie on as say Salah na mu busa no asemi Salah ko AFCON na all say ne obetimi aboama Egypt o mo national team no adi dwuma na afenuama ensom latima kama adama team no na ana slot on game baso against Tottenham no anu dey atuda say okay last season sa ene Thomas Frank ona na ekochi ene Brentford womboboko onu omuko boy e take 92 minutes ansa anu omu sa we go our Brentford wo na sa manager ya na sa babeje ene Tottenham team ya omu ensom enu omu born weekend na do kanyina no enso ne say game no be difficult game enye game ketwakra ano ensom abe say ontimi compare and the last season montemo womu a boy any players womu boy because nyoma sesa womu a change players ama nyoma ye different ontimi fan toto last season ensom that ho ano ayetene what they atudwa de onsem nyina no as a na Liverpool team no me say Nico Williams womu ensom say womu interest ebe call and Nico so na fe Nico Williams no ya say womu be break bank na fe abrancha no na me atoma woma say womu sa ebetimi aka na fe what did Jumate ama Liverpool woboko no eno aye report fi on Madeba ya don sam Madeba Atletico Madrid womani Roma enso mladin komo Giancomo Raspadori aye player ami kase woma duo dendendena womo trese omunya player no mo penemom no yasi negotiations enya start ye womo tape player no ngari ato eno aye reporter efi Madeba latest ni nyina no ya ze banchi Atletico ani Roma fonu guso mu didin koma se Giancomo ene Raspadori ebe remu na afi wako dini Jumade ama Roma eboboko no na aika wey eye Karanka aito Karanka ni former ene Madrid womu ensom penny bakua na odijuma ewa Madrid na chasenye ije kra na sa recommendation anasa sema wano ensom letimi aka na mse Madrid fono be palai ombe drapa na former ene aito Karanka anka Madrid anana udu juma na obo Lami Yama basui Madrid foi omotia enya bibia ho mfama de na de wode atoda nyina ne so ono who said the Lami Yama esi bon na o Lami Yama ye player bi a Spain national team no omunya ne so player enso ada eno eyansama wono ede atodo ase Lami Yama no se Spain for when so ya oh said the Portugal for Ronaldo na ene Argentina omo Messi ne say ya ananka ne Spain man no enso ebenya abranche fani se ne abranche Lami Yama ayede aito karanka ensam atuja enso ede amanaro player enya sameto na Laporta enra enso ewo ene Barca womu ede end of year party ekoso mama womu aji woman I want Laporta kwache microphone o bo ene na dream ewo na Guerrera enso ekesi ni tia Madrid for no na ensam de atuja de ene enya sameto wa bo ene Madrid foi enso achi enya sameto a wase level Barca adu no se ayewa tan anankofo bi enso tan Barcelona evoboko no anom yensam a wori atuda na de ba ko kanyina ne se wase Madrid for na de ba ko atwa ne nsunumu ane se Madrid for mu mashada bia TV a full television house home ana Madrid team no wo ma bia di wo mo de ya enie di wo mo de ya ne se wo mu enso vomit lies and pro anu omu twa no so ana fe poison utie Madrid TV na and someone make a bia nya papa te said yasabi obi ade awuduro na atmosphere na Madrid for wom this time ne de ade ahon ja ana eku Madrid wom eboboko no enom yan some de atoda ne nyina no Nagrara ensensem ya eno so ngaba no panama de manse heavy tabas no enso ngaye panimpa eda La Liga na no na twitwa bi abo Madrid say Madrid dabe na musiki for justice Madrid foi say hwehwe mu mone Barca foi ekobo Super League na mu ye one Barca for 3 wo mu every Super League one na mu say ene Negrara be bia ene mu tiam match ne enya sameto akwantia no yansama ene abrantia na sabapa ye friends Laporta edem nakwa tuda ye de ene sansem ni nyina no ete boss wono Messi no opena sempa enya Messi at the age of 16 and wono assign Messi mavozo na Wanilio Messi ewe iso ono na epeja Messi our Barca team ni mo at the age of 16 at Messi and some afro e basura na wasiri asobota ne kan wati ase say wo player bi te say Messi na ujalio Messi amana kono feeling no different waso no na ye member of Barca team no anu onya Barca penny ananka penny bi etoto Messi ase eja Messi amana kwa enye ko betwa bo penny ni yepa na mom no ade say football sanso ane wom ase ate ball no so ase enom yansama Laporta re atuda yate awon nsem ni nyina no adeba na okay to president akasa o na Laporta nsem ya ne adeba na kakra Laporta adem atuda nyina ne ze ase wakoki kan nsem bi amata se Madrid for ni yenya no one wase na osano no be so a lawyer lawyer ben obeso ye o na bi no obeso ye you can say medical student which has where medicine or study medicine na adabako entimi amana study medicine say nani grade no na medicine enye we score 6.5 no ntimi fanya medicine obey agese o grade be 7.2 ewon ana ebetimi age watum ewo mbia medical school amu akobie enti ono no ne namu ne na wose no abio onu abe pa onye obi anu abon na mom as a final exams and nnuama ko out of control atem amanu because exams ne de ye nyina bia obi a o tiemi bia no obi anu abe unimade pa na mom exams wo ebedu ono na ye bisa say o catch obi say spell it there emame bra o spell it there emame say bia toda enti o tell final exams na bia bibi ko out of control and amanuama and some nko na de ba ko kan ya asa Madrid for no say kwai de wo ye kululu ache o yesi okodwi apo abra na oya fixes ono na kan no was say omuya fixes exams no and okodwi apo ama je wo mu ji na dia ne sam ama students and some oya demonstrations wo mu fa omu samra back ama papa kra jaza obi amede wa ko school se ko sua dia apo ana wo kodwi ana manfos na ni sumayo de wo mu anene wo de abaye panin e wo Barca ya azene o manfo trese mu ye kululu ni adia enom eye de ne papa friend Laporta and what de ekotu de say atija out as a Madrid foi enso ngaso ja ewo no so ade wonsam ni nyina no ade ema na no pe ewo ye ntuma die so na wonim say Marcus Rashford reporter eba no say Rashford de me tese say de akwa drum ene say dan abasa for no omunje ni musem bia wo mu ensign no de me tene say ne modemo aso empanimfo ani ama me tese boyi o meto aso na afi wo mu ne no ensom adituma na afi no ma kama wo mu chere 30 million euros no de enye sika bia ba sentimentia eno eye dia ni purchasing fee no anane cross no enshada nye hu Mundo Deportivo enano pay awo omo front page ene abranche ene danimu awomu ensom na excel ni adon nsam ni nyina no adeba David Ancelotti eye Carlo Ancelotti ni bano unse oko Botafogo awo anu anu omo ko didru awo ko e wangunu wani ma se obomodem qualify wo mu a na reporter eba ni se enra fancy Di Maria ade ema sa akoda no chese ontimi ento aso ewo tim no biem na de achene se Brazil World Cup na ekonde ono ne papa no ensom na ko join as a team member na for any team no ensom na timi akwa no eye David Ancelotti reporter anu efru adeba hoselu eye former Madrid wo mu a player hoselu so say on the Madrid chromo na manfo huna obi ase bra can play for Madrid again bra be ball in the Madrid biem on amananity emu aye dudu ni nyina na kire se ne dwumadi a obedi e Madrid no obo no madi nti no nama e manfo say calling is on samra no me ball Madrid eboboko no na enye ise say obo Madrid na fame o say 18 goals in a season idea wa bon wo modern wonu gini wudi aso abomoden pa and wo musa ne say Raul Gonzalo players akoda no Gonzalo no o ni say ya tebeka number 9 profile ya ka number 9 wo mu gina ni mo wo mo je bon tebeka 9 pa wo boy no say o ya so no so o ya box striker say dia mo kan sanity na club World Cup na brana akoda ise goals ni ade wona boy no ensom ngadi nkomo kan sembebre ensom ngakire no eno some flew on my table. I don't some no. Adeba Marcelo, Eddie to the Muzan say, or Aquenya say, or sign a Barca player back. Ade Eba Barcelona player bang, and as was signing or so. Or not yet, Pedri Bona or Bono, Pedri, a Madrid coded, or a Madrid profile, or a player, but me a Bomadrid a bo aboni, and to another someone can one for player be, and free Barca set Timus Yamra, or no bet chooses the Pedri, and one and some other Fanamana Bedi, and the Jumedi, and no reporter. If you want my deba salita sitting in ano yade emane anope so no so mete Atletico Madrid close say Leon Goretzka ne do no omo enso na betima rem ade amana na afenu amanso letimi akwa kama yade awonsam ni ano ade ma ne anope wo yentuma die so mra no yeso ane yen kodan ketengeti ama menom kope bosia ama ye school fees ni ade obekoi ni ade mrato wose ne papa amra no so okobo a major youth tournament our US of A na sika enso ani fie entene papa ekose okobobosia enye bango eye nkofo mu eye community mu a embia onim sa kwai embia sebi otontampe embia ono oye dubone ho adwuma na odie na wakowuni so ompe kakra mfama wose ne papa du on wo so mo ma me kakra na afi memfa ma me bai na afo mfa wo mote say agent no ana mo so okay yade be ma de a ene ye beje 25% interest and ye beje de free so normally wo mo je loan na 15% and wo mo je na mo ono je agent ni ntino wo mo ka so mo beje 25% papa any option de be an so beje na papa ji sika ni wie so obetua wo je 3 wo je ye no and wo share 3 months ya so papa tetaji do kromu enkofo nso ya criminals afi tuo ene nuama and wo mo de tete wo mu yentie Novak Djokovic video analyst Atnase Sanso and Akumia Messiah and so Atnaseja Friday edition here born after the last Friday of 2025. I am sure a day a free because a Friday beam and some mamma twin or 2025 mu el hanti on some no na new Messiah say mohoye de obi ahwe
Capo bibia iku
fine pa me say new and pay me Kumasi passport office for you
passport office Kumasi
yes.
Okay
Kumasi Momu chief accountant Mr. Dompre
okay
old Suja Suja ma wo Anna Philip Charlie
Yenchio man Morris ni lion so so passport so your fans so pa do what the easy goes money time show no pa
mo finish mo bag mo ko be bia mo ko bia o
interesting wow
it was really nice time with them and we appreciate you nyina especially Mr. Dompre chief financial secretary accountant
okay
Mr. Dompre no and I know so me share please ni bia madwo no e wo oko aprade ho na
Santase
there be aprade there be audio so aprade sa akwan so also the park mensa or something like that and I don't know o mom ko patrol ni bi no
okay
really me glass in the bar for man or say
hey short man devil
o chere me dey mo wa high na city.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Ozunya anya in terms of finance and carbon.
Zao. Oh, interesting. Wow.
Also, what Juso? Please depot.
Oh, okay.
And I mention Patasi, please depot for you. I feel very say they are. Adomba. Patasi, please depot. Adomba. And also the only Kingfisher. And also the team of support to Kingfisher.
Wow.
Or Patasi on maybe on training please for training school don't banana heavy brutal
encha Ghana pussy for you Newton Vitalati kumia wa hana atu munka
I don't for pa wo bebrebe chese sia no chese
say we are proper
the bia to say
because bia o kan bom no one for na say o china or the for
another list
and I'm dem come dey nyina bom so esa just to it time
new you go you
just I to Messiah but we are coin passport
yeah ba go head into
Eta Karanka
Madrid legend.
Dino or related more to Madrid
Yeah,
because we had a story on that Mickey Hame actually bam to say Eta Karanka story on Lamine
Yamadi
yes so no clarify my I mean share my opinion now quickly now cause I say
was it Spain for no omo enya player bia ne saso no tise Lamine Yama na Spain for no handle Lamine Yama ya e be say the Spain for no Argentina or Messi na Portugal so you can say
zero
Ronaldo say it no into ono from that angle no na what the free day
eba okay what say
no what the free eba on say I took Karanka former manager, former player, Emma Spain. Dini Juma de Emma Tel Aviv as a coach. I signed Dini Juma de Emma, can say Real Madrid. T 1997 Muho. T or a former legend Eddie Mamadu so Casafi Madrid's perspective, by the way, Spain legend too.
Capo me that's a part. Nah, rivalry. Rivalry at the bonnet pa. Rivalry. You can't say at the competition ba e mobile to me jana na so. You can't rivalry ma Madrid ne ba so bia tatani yonko. We all say that. But to be very honest, rivalry at the bonnet pa couple. Yeah, only crampai.
Minimum crampai. Travel kokoso. She.
En crampai impie. En crampai impie. It's a duano so nan crampan aba abese eba be say fruit no sana crampan tie rivalry pie our bra clubs ni mienu no enjoy success pa except Merseyside derby o se yan kan bebre sa as compared to be a Clasico as compared to be a Manchester United and Liverpool as compared to be a Inter Milan because Everton for no people feel say o ma drop way below standard that rivalry no but success is sorry pa you know wo gia from the other side sabe Eden rivalry nti enu ti am dey compare Crampan no and Crampan mpie he said eduano so fruit na basa e baba kele ade no edimi fruit no eduana so no sana cyst society medically wonim cyst ewo emma awodie ho saa medical terms for no nim de American pa na a bit me wo for life nyina Capo cyst ne how onyim ya na cyst no akakotare wa wodie no ho okay onyim ya obetumi wo ho medical live hano say anatomy na
nurse
bad boy say monye say akrofo no monye nurse for men no monye say nurse for bad
nurse for ha
pio mun kure Capo onyim ya na sister na ba ebe dunya betimi say nyin say no few people that me survive nyin say with cyst around the uterus a dangerous thing and you can Crampan no it's an rivalry na Madrid say rivalry nti bi power basa and ka Madrid need e ko yeah ka wo but for it Karanka to come out and say Lamine as so mo ehwe ni yie na obetime be Dani Ronaldo or Messi no na twa Madrid ko okay ma me fa Messi contest no Messi tamna na oye co teammate to Fabregas Xavi Iniesta ewa La Masia form hono no Pedro mo no Jordi Alba mo no na Spain for ni nim say Messi bi ho a why extraterrestrial the talent go way beyond earth had you know but no money how we poach for variety of reasons reka krabi na minim reason number 1 all fight against Argentina say oh gini player akura be play for Argentina oh gina compare that to Oji Africa player so it was tough too the Messi commitment towards Argentina say Messi akominchino then so many very difficult and they must pay for so poach Messi but no money say that should be said that so be o home Xavi Iniesta Pedro ne some boys and one Messi no so and Musa na deba but for Lamine dia ne dia of course Lamine here Spain saying dia na Messi here Argentina nemu e be da o man nyina agina to me say wey oy daki eni aba wonu kroma Mataro na krom ho na ye from Mataro okay na ne talent no kra yin tum na ase yin tum but to de check ade bi to boss pao eta kan ka asem no kra o ya baka say o abodam but o mo odam Ballon d'Or no ya na busa ase be say la me akakodi dodo say atoso dodo say the other day na me example be say Africa nyina no ya de Tony Mani ne upon we akodi first second and third no yenya obi abi o grofo mi enso hwemu se de si wo wa upon we 95 eto ye o basa no no ne Lampard ne Ronaldinho koye no ene na anu yi man in Liverpool so koye wo ru say de simu wa Lamine 16 17 18 no ko Ballon d'Or no podium no so bi okoto so say ho se two as a third one at two factually ekoji Lamine sabe nyese players na ye wo budi say Hurricane no ma yira free asi o they are still playing Messi bukran jaye now he comes up now waji Euros no bi waji Euros no baako waji keten se me ka se Shadrack mo fa transfer market Lamine Yamal individual trophies into so I am telling you say Lamine Ojabo boy legend you don't know Ballon d'Or di podum na di ne call list no so no etu ye so say ye bobo Ballon d'Or 1 2 3 1 2 3 go say bobo be jaye mo Lamine di na keda so bo Luis Suarez di say onu kwa the only player age Ballon d'Or dia mo ya so bo to di eto oje ye eto so anje Ballon d'Or but say body di say here that is legend that is legendary ye bobo Lamine di but enkomoni ni o Capo me dwene ho a for people generally to accept say Lamine Spain generation we were top na say omoye ni ya obetima ba be a generational talent it is the Ronaldo yedema Portugal Messi yedema Argentina no me ni nipa no me ne nje achi kra na mom de atie e panifo bo abu be se abo na bo ne ma ne tiri tutu ka bo anoma ba ko na e bi ko no ko boku no kra eti e bia de Messi fa mu obaye Messi e ma Argentina de Ronaldo fa mu an sheki no a de abegina de ma Ronaldo e de ma sorry Portugal fo no Lamine san frama ne bo a obegina obetimi atintum and I'm from another canato and from be a ma and from an be and sa and from some from an couple a bonnet bar let me obetin team and you're born in Kwani Yesha Hasi. So for talent wise, many etakaranka because I started here, but then from how will be Bebo Antony Ronaldo, Antony Messi for club and country, they've always been there. Consistency. Each and every system be a coach be designed piano. Messi will be systemized because a systemizer. System no respectino. And near my whole draw back 10 plans away a team component. Do no scheme nuclear Messi for Spain. At this current generation, play big field and so a coach a funny plan about opponent how better torment me be able to say baby say obey let me a we've even seen that at this young age with Barcelona. Lord, they told you we go better so. But me say, didn't see ya na in 70 bi mamune say ye share prophecy ne to hono mo a na ka kwan prophecy ne be fa so a e begina. Okay. Di gina ne ni di obaba kan na oba etakran kan obaba kan to na mesme gitumpa.
Ti akade ye ka fa no hono.
Oh, na Ronaldo di 18 no free sport and air no to Manchester Honor no sa Kevin no so na your friend Ballon d'Or saka me kra menye so ko bako United e be ka Madrid for ko fa na that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kra na me kana. Messi U20 no this side 20 ko di Ballon d'Or at that time no. Okay, Messi kra de no ko. Messi do timi rewe mo hono bi. But I'm trying to put up a point say at 18 no you so serious say who players are omo in this regard. And Lamine Yamal if Spain for you na to say o man fa rivalry bia mekeka ho ametete o man intem o nyina agitum so at this point the nipa we ni push na Capo metimi aka sell Lamine betimi torment defenders for the next 10 years. For the next 10 years Lamine betimi torment defenders papa
Ojinam said oboya
Ojinam said your all boku ya offense binico BNC okay onya bibia right changing of coaches, national team, club size, coaches be on back, you know. Selling in a court the Malamina. Talent in a sombro socra. Okay. Talent no. So in baby will be a talented him. Football, Obi a talented him. Obi talented Ghana Premier League. Okay. On to be Montrasso.
Okay.
Say Lutina the other day with the footballer's career no at a toe. Christmas tree hot shell no dua yesimachi no asene ekese say basoro na yafia basoro na yafia because light is in a pampam and to reach the light you struggle and nothing na hono yafia no
easy so before
easy and that is where the light shines the brightest
the whole ko hono na say o da so shine there
Capo hono top no
hono so easy
hono me say from ahodo bi bebo no Maka ho nsa
pra
na fosem pra
nema
oh no obeti body no bebre kra ba sanya ma no na ye cut cross no wonye ni nyina right there smooth odem Hurricane adi enkomo bi na wa address rumors bi or FC Bayern ni nyina rumors no ye linking to Barcelona no se Barca this kind of saying into no de ekono so man yes ye be free be tue na kire na akwa bibia ho na wa hwe se me pese me za aboa me hanmo kakra na odi be si 2027 na Hurricane no
Kasafa Bayern Munich future.
Yes, or addressing all.
Yes, I must say it is understood that Kane has a clause in his contract that allows him to leave for 65 million euros next summer, but only if he informs Bayern of his desire to leave before the end of January 2026. That contract option becomes void if Kane doesn't intimate his desire to leave before that deadline, and his contract runs until 2027.
Couple what time come say? Our clause B, I want to come on a buying D no mu. Say obetimi akọ samaye wo ye ni mu 65 million euros. Na so no Kane no mu na company for ho a said we no me pese me ka hano a obetimi akọ so Kane nko ye dia and the transfer market na ko yi omo boy enka say the contract no e be running through to 2027 free ho kwandi obi ani ni asem na no na sa komo we no amanfo ko bu say Hurricane say oh say ne kra akwadwedwe ha ye hu contract me say na wo ka Hurricane no be kasa no ne kasa no Capo already kasa ni detail pa o ti say asaso coach no
okay
kasa no o kasa sisi so o address buying kakra o show respect o asaso be window to ho de ma basafo no o wie no switch o mumie no dum mo de no e no switch attention de call 3 lions so World Cup no so
obiti obia
say we are professional player yani attack catch your place and say before you go in front of the mic it's so who dey essential ni obetim do afa Hurricane enam one we hwede akwakonya o buying onya soso basa opepa Shadrack Mwaye onya basa career na soso ope na o hwe se nkomo no build for na ene na edi sa nkomo no
I must say I haven't had any contact with anyone. Nobody has contacted me. I feel very comfortable in the current situation, even though we haven't yet discussed my situation with buying. There is no rush.
First year, I'm going to obesa to us. Or started say, me no be any incomo, no be unframe, or catch the bassa for no. Rumor, no bassa fans, and your taste to Hurricane one, or money that's so simple for Kako. Hurricane is a pen, be unframe. Be unframe. Oh, we no, or be a window, no, say, or be unframe, no Capo. And was say, but I had here. Me are very comfortable. Me are very, very comfortable per the current situation. Even though you discuss she Monique, Capo what I say. One we use comfortability or the current place here was I remind you almost say even though you discuss she but me are comfortable. Before I start the kaka say me will be unframe you, but I phone frame me. Will be unframe you. And I say there is no rush. Manage baby am one. But then we know I say I am not thinking about the new season yet. First up is the World Cup in the summer. A friend so do be aduna kwa see
World Cup no
so. We know obi a one okasa leader, a captain, a nurtured professional player. I actually say kase basa hono wuntimi include do no. Enko kasa na me de my love is with buying na basa de me more enko no open it up. Open it up and then we are reminded by and for said omo yema bia so ni so but cut the conversation off never the panadjune ko World Cup no so. Now he's talking about the fact that say or World Cup with 3 Lions and it's very unlikely that anything will change after this season, giving confidence back to buying
munjimindi UBNC player de Casano
yeah na me pese player CB Casao o bre ansa no analyze buying edi wo mo address o ya buying final o kan ya wo be okay pa o ya basani so o hope say o simpani won frɛ no it now you begin to blame mpani for rather than the betimi asi now we England here who say no the guy is still thinking about it even though season on close.
Interesting conversation.
But the part I me peno the Bassa part no. The Bassa part no. Say Hurricane at 32 years and now obroso. So it me ko pimo Bassa se trust me. Obey adwuma de Bassa pa.
Bassa so.
Bassa fok of baby Eric Larsen by no be any so awie adwuma no. Oba be boy adwuma pa. E free hot David Villa. Around 27. Yes. Around 27. Yeah. So me Hurricane crowd also.
Yeah.
Hurricane looking at games now all ball.
The form no crowd.
Or form.
Yeah.
Or form.
Ebabua.
Na me no enipa ba kwa waye adwuma na mabasa mani agye ne ho e one Laporta. Otimi pochi such players in the ba even though ahokyere ho. And it goes a long way to crediting the kind of job why they Bassa for and no ma me think Bassa be kwa atra Manchester United me na make us which
kind of a minimum after Jade say oh yes I agree with Newton with Lami Yama issue no and on so ediabane say or what can asem amana pa say Lami no ne saso for the ono mo age no say oh bon homo day now young call me za brain na in komo kakra
na me mo nkomo de Maybe, and I believe in time and patience. So they are picking up the pieces.
Okay.
Nah, we're fighting for. You see, I did din pan a druson.
Edumadeno.
Say, I will do hurry. A castle becao.
Kode wako. Okay. Zo bube anopeyo.
Oh yeah. Kode wako.
Yeah.
A castle becao.
Okay.
Say painful bube say almost the over to me do one more far quawari.
Ba usubando beba.
Ba subando beba.
So our beauty no do obeko ba se obe sustain.
So be sustain no.
And you subino.
And you subino.
Capo experience.
Also say no mic no credit to me too.
Why you because you see I will be ever heard Lami Yama with a different eye. Nobody after this season will accept 9 league goals in our Lami Yama share.
Okay.
Obi accept him. This was 10, 11, 12.
Okay.
So as a still says last season, I didn't copy Ballon d'Or second position. And nobody will accept that. Because more only want to toss no be a pejabani. Be a pejabani. Vitinha toss third. And everything as a midfielder and obo hat trick. Or she goes or other numbers to the game.
Yeah.
There's Kylian Mbappe last year as a Buffon or the body season. Rafinha no so tena fie now bre by and also the kung fu front about.
Yeah. And you super.
So but the moment you are in a World Cup here, I've said it time and time and again that the World Cup will be a massive decisive factor.
Okay.
FIFA World Best and a Ballon d'Or on him.
Okay.
World Cup no so when omo national team yes no mutibe it will be di na has a World Cup ni bebu ebe bo ankofo bi ba say Lami Yama ebe bo na kakra because Spain team no there's no way they are going to the World Cup and you are going to tell them about group stage.
Yeah.
Because squad new kromo ne squad ketwa ombo bo amakoda no. Trust you me. Kylian Mbappe be dini hine World Cup nim. Oda momfa a fitting goal Conte Crans and team we honko. Na Pogba so form ne mra no nye consistent no mfa no nko Mbappe be boagum. Afu is World Cup no so matches ne doso. Because from group stage no be say round of 32. Some Marco ball round of 16.
Originally Honaka.
Yes, yeah, no coach bako.
Dependent on what will happen under Carlo Ancelotti. Say Vinicius mo ntimi ampeja omo ho Rafinha ji so ji team ne bo. O boso dia na ese ono so be bo aguma ano so mrene nkrabia de be kire. Na mo bo mo hu musuo ma Ronaldo ni nua Messi ba ko koje World Cup na ye de Ballon d'Or ni beja ba ko kwan ama na ko.
O mi no.
Yes.
Ba ko peja ni body mo.
Ah. Ba ko do semi Capo.
Obasa ji ye de Ballon d'Or ni beja ba ko.
Some last World Cup ni.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Only last World Cup ni.
Probably yeah.
So if Neymar should also have the opportunity to go to the World Cup and also another discussion altogether. You see, I watch I say and no there has been conversations about taking Neymar to the World Cup.
Okay.
For the Brazilian national team. And trust you me, Carlo Ancelotti a loyalist coach. Aside being tactically brilliant and proper man management.
Yeah.
Obey yes and your money in the man or pay players on your loyal. That is why Casemiro is still starting for the Brazilian national team. Wakaisi Sudria say. So who are drinking 6 for from the best at the Brazil World Cup and I won't forget it. This is Casemiro pra.
The name I issue
because Adia Casemiro the man no.
Yeah, okay.
And crank getting motive. Yeah. And Carlo Ancelotti a proper man manager. Obetimi the name akwa ye man skirmishes baku mienu bia.
The name man won't keeping off it.
And Neymar is playing.
Yeah.
Neymar is playing consistently for Santos.
Yeah. My free
relegation. He's playing consistently for Santos.
Sure.
No achechere na no upo be chechere abo.
Neymar.
Maybe I drew no season when we call the World Cup. These players will fight hard, but I think most of them also have an eye on the World Cup.
Yeah.
Harry Kane notice or say I'll be representing the English national team. Also be Felice or an opportunity to also win the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah. Another avenue.
Because the number of goals Harry Kane is scoring as a centre forward Anyhow, all influence Bayern Munich games, even as a number half number 9, half number 10, or drop it deep because can't tie you closer to the penalty box.
Sure.
And also, we say England national team and Thomas Tuchel, young World Cup, and he's fancying his chances because he believes in the English national team now. Jude Bellingham need consensus in China. Say a new opinion and a star boy and then a World Cup. It's a Bellingham no crap position at stake.
Yeah.
There are few players within the English national team is on position secured. A Bini Hurricane and the hot channel. It's Capo. Getting to the latter stage of this season, it will be interesting to see what most of these players will bring on board. Absolutely concentrated on the kind of achievement they can come. So, then now the Caribbean was also World Cup. Then the individual awards will speak for you. But I made them one and I'm at the same moment Messi ni Ronaldo. A year of Muka Caribbean. The moment Ronaldo more final tournament issue. You fancy a Drew semi-final now Ronaldo could have 10 goals, 11 goals for World Cup. You Drew semis, Messi could have 10 goal involvement. Maybe I was 5 or 65 Capo. Me Kebi Biachos a final and you no more bono. I have best player of the tournament. The semi-final when you be even near the Ako.
Yeah.
These two people they've paid their dues. Capo, Omudino ne Brano Mabato hono. They only need the little things to do to push them. Amu yan your marketing kitty just a new marketing kitty to push them to achieve individual awards because they've worked for it and they've earned it. Me hear Ronaldo picture be a what channel no paper and I saw 40-year-old go 41, 42, nearly 6 packs when now tintini.
Yeah, they also need that. Also need that.
And Omumi no so last World Cup. Iti Capo ombekum nipa GBB. Enye ne born so mbabu will be sekai. But they will fight tooth and nail. Let me use that word.
Okay.
To make a statement. FIFA will even relish the opportunity to have Portugal and Argentina maybe in the semi-final or quarter-final. Messi and Ronaldo last dance.
Send your most watched World Cup.
Of course. I'm a mummy on the season no more borders who piano more. Because Messi in the real season, yes, so I got MLS. Capo be at the acquisition and on home channel.
Well, Capo number 1 and now. Capo number 1.
So we tell me I bet you say.
Yeah.
The Kofo me no. Ronaldo no so see ana say league near breaking for Saudi Arabia. I think I'm on the top league no.
League leaders.
Because I feel Al Hilal for one performances in Al Ali for no. Capo
maso jawe mu
nyoma FIFA nchenche na de Ronaldo so nkoje the Saudi Pro League obehia World Cup ne kakra bi
ele account
unless the two of them you don't want to be honest with the conversation around the two of them.
Nasser for 27 points Hela 23
Messi trophy need that home me
Messi do the guy
I want the that home me there are CV in the account because ko India no so aba
the year and within the year no
Capo America wa no sa bobo no the chairman sunya je Saudi Pro League na hey politically ujina Messi sujina
Baba ko jia Ballon d'Or no besaji.
Oh yes.
Then there no doubt.
Messi ni Ronaldo. So Portugal J World Cup na Ronaldo at least involved in 8 to 10 goals trust you me Newton obeji the Ballon d'Or.
Obeji.
Asaji the FIFA best. Messi so share involved in Onos Argentina jise kukuro. Messi besaji biom.
Go FIFA for no mo page o mo kwan o mo pe go
do semi-final last 4
and how the voting goes on. The moment these two people have an exceptional World Cup, make exceptional crown maybe I'm a card brosu because on more exceptional stages we saw what they did. They should have the best, one of the best World Cups. Omi Bakubi anya. So uko PM be to say Mongolia FA. Uko PM Fiji. Uko PM India FA. Uko PM Pakistan FA. Oko PMO ABS these regions in the fast to follow football. The key journalists over there who are taking part in your man. We are so mobile no who players beat say Ronaldo ne Messi da. It yakase yanko to abana.
Omanu beto amu. And they fat.
It is just Mbappe. Any Kane. Any yama moya fasting and prayers say we mu mienu no. We do mu free mu ntem.
Yeah.
And a national team so we mu mienu so deba tournament no national team on World Cup no. Omo free mu ntem.
Na Mbappe ni Usman ewo France no enko conflict bi anko pai ho
for now
omienu no pre na ho ya story for
now
omienu pre na we born na
Didier Deschamps are making it clear in the national team nobody is bigger than Kylian Mbappe and the first statement to make it giving the captaincy and to Kylian Mbappe
satam na yinjeje Ballon d'Or ni
FIFA waje Ballon d'Or no waje bibia ba wo betia right after so oje no mo call the French national team no unko ma ko so any day Kylian Mbappe fast so be born abaso ni di nkomo se and how did the shops poster ni bibia and we Ousmane Dembele poster to Kylian Mbappe Kane in the French national team
Dembele na ti asiama
one the national team ni ago na national team the captain man Griezmann bufu we national team na ko ubufu se de obeko
Dembele na be bre no ho
me share the next tournament no
for the French national team
Oje Ballon d'Or jawe Oje FIFA jawe
he's still the big boy
Oje Champions League jawe
he's still the big boy
but then command of France na there we no di kan Russia call no our first game no did the chance go for 3-3 ebo Griezmann Mbappe and then Dembele but the second game against Peru no and I drop Ousmane Dembele and I did Giroud back top and I did Blaise Matuidi Griezmann and Mbappe be kind of convert to 4-2-3-1 I did can't any pop over about team so at that time no make I say na Dembele no mature sa 2018 come on here to 2026 you know about 8 years Omakofa Kata that same World Cup you agree say final no in fact Mbappe tisi from pa and you Messi pa na stop no na bia Ronaldo mo level no be to stop Mbappe or that final but Messiah next year Dembele co World Cup no as the defending champion of the Champions League as the defending champion of FIFA best Ballon d'Or let me answer one person yo and likely says Lawrence award be about the show no obetumi asa akwansa na US
for the French national team it doesn't work there because Kylian Mbappe proving him two solid occasions said no I'm a big boy in the French national team
no so akọ World Cup final
Massa for the French national team there's no big boy and final no more first half you show 2-0 Kylian Mbappe basket afia pida bo papa Oseno Hemesi ani Oseno Hemesi Kolomani adafo
Kolomani kasa honda so we kasa Kolomani
so Ousmane Dembele has had an exceptional season. What did the Ballon d'Or? What did all of this work? But you see, when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do.
And we not kwaji Paris for Sikano. PSG for Sikano. Mbappe don't call to kwaji Sikano. No, it's PSG for the big partner Dembele was sorry.
PSG for the home trauma support the Dembele for no.
Wait, the one call to now kwaji
the French people know more PSG for the
oh yes ultras ni no madwawe sese
no meruti for
Omega na so store na panyin wo team nim akora keto ni age the French national team captain amano obufo se den ebo no Griezmann koko aba obi ase masa
yes mo
kante ni Pogba mu na babaka omo leader ni wo dressing room
abrabo na mu twagu nkofo say
first half ni mu koye den ma omo Argentina show mu tu no ko pe video na omo yi wo dressing room no FIFA track akra bi ba wono ya na ekasa o kasa ni obi aidin Didier Deschamps no ono so loyalist coach for ni bia Newton I've never seen a young talented player after me happily but me many fee me who say young boy be a World Cup tournament dominated say the unia year 20 World Cup no Ronaldo de Lima call 98 Moba 94 no crampo
not bench
kwa nya bia
France and then be see
98 no be see for be yare final no
but we see from Japan Korea
we see from Japan Korea and
no mafia you know
no picky but when there no 18-19
about was
that normally Argentina game no we was na road so
sa o kan team je odi bem
team asa na
team die
team asa
because boy be tiesi from sa
Debbie what tiesi mu team and was every 20s no asa tiesi
Tuanamu.
Masa. Dembele no.
This guy is a big boy for the French national team.
I want fans of what stage in the DMs Dembele in far.
Yeah.
Fans in New
But we see. I just want to wait and see patiently.
Because omuna de tina fana me say refer obi omuni kolo money buy and omudi kisil come free mu then somebody else needed to Marcus Thuram obi ati ball na o hekile
Mbappe
na hego no share no ball no pija man mu say na no adane o cha no say no
second goal
sha obi ati ball sa kolo money ball no na transfer ne ball pa esa kasa ball ni kodi Mbappe ho
asema yeke so nim na sai Kalafi ono so he's doing a project and the project no oye and said Dembele ni die you see ono na any light
beka kata wa
uni se kwava
international team dey farmer ho
on to Dembele say wo and he say you project too.
Mbappe.
She was say
no. The French nobody.
Oh, no France for no PSG for no more ball. Akwa Bugao. Mbappe ni say Mbappe no.
Say Mbappe told them say me bebo the Paris Olympics no. Olympics is the captain of the national team the Calis. You are the face of French. Also me bebo. Kylian Mbappe so on more. Your French national team also call Real Madrid don't settle down. Ombebo obaya na dide shoms aka chen say da bi makoda wa ba medofo ba ne ho be fa captains amban sabo kojina ni mo the first game Kylian Mbappe be no asabe shego for the French national team Capo me see Dembele line ni na be ka
to be very honest
I say Dembele mo edu
e be ka Paris Saint-Germain e ka ho to be very honest my French national team
2018 no na Giroud jira ne nine so but check first game na decisions who the oye and no bench no but a drew second game na ni brie no Dembele no yiri free mu
sure
we Dembele free mu sacrifice no and the Giroud call top as false nine to
Mbappe on complement
yes it Giroud ne o check all the World Cup game including even Argentina there no Marco Rojo no say anytime France be lose ball na Marco Rojo e mark Giroud
okay
but so omo ba na Giroud atwe ho afiro na Mbappe na ba na so obeto na say
the coach na be boss system be fit Mbappe no
uni how many goals aka na Mbappe close in with Olivier Giroud when it comes to French all time top scorer
oben no so
oben no
check it in
ka crave na
so what this say 27
oba be twam wo the numbers no
as I'm saying whatever Kylian Mbappe is doing for the French national team even for Nations League, for European championships, he is still the man. It's 57 Chairman, all-time top scorer for the French national team with 57.
Welcome,
Olivier Giroud. What giant national team Nibo say? Kylian Mbappe ne twaso. Capo, Yenri World Cup 2020. So Kylian Mbappe in prayer. Kylian Mbappe will be the all-time top scorer for the French national team. No, I do 27 when you retire. So Euros, obese BM.
Enro no obon 9 mu 9 anka.
Osa bon 9 mu 9 because World Cup
American call.
And as you see for the French national team, if Marcus Thuram is fit, Kylian Mbappe has the opportunity to play from the left.
Yeah.
Because Marcus Thuram no sube so kiamano. And Marcus Thuram is gaining popularity in kakra in the face of Didier Deschamps. Capo, I'll say it again and again and again. No matter who is a superstar in the French national team, there is only one Kane.
Okay, Kane never but if I
and the Kane is Kylian Mbappe. Everybody will need to play for him.
Mbappe started finding the rhythm. Now Dembele started kicking good stuff.
Why is the question so be finding in
Beauty Casavito. I say you do find an eye airborne. We are the sacrifice you know.
Easily.
It's why you book it. What the Ballon d'Or? Osman, yeah, 2D Osman Ballon d'Or. But I'm telling you, Sir France Senegal came from first game of the tournament. We are D. Abu Pegua. On the head bench, Colomwani to war. No head bench, Desire do it to war. No head bench, Nabakola to war. ebi amena okasa mo start ye no Dembele, Mbappe, Marcus Thuram. Ohe din on se David Desire do ko yi Dembele. Obe din on se Kolomani ko yi Marcus Thuram, Mbappe ko 9.
And that's Mbappe do be 90 minutes away this is pra. Touches here do be
Mbappe free mo. But I bet me the touches say Dembele free man am.
The chance bet me
and what's the Dembele after the FIFA Ballon d'Or award? No, he has not been exceptional. I'm using the word exceptional.
When you're great season,
I'm not saying so on you. I'm using the word exceptional as compared to season now or it hasn't been that. Onya some moment in the after. But Kylian Mbappe, even after say Ballon d'Or on one, you know. Akwani ba Real Madrid no emuya divia on the show goes renew. There's only one king for the French national team. Trust me, the World Cup.
You know what Canada Audophobia Sunday their Bremen. Also first half for no Mbappe Nkwane Kasano. We can't do worse than what we did. It's a World Cup final. Either we let them play or we put intensity. We can come back. Guys, it's every 4 years.
Wow. It doesn't happen often.
Not just or reference 2018
Yeah.
And only say it's a bit weird because 2018 Argentina what is on stop Argentina and San Croatia for no. Now you in the canal, Marco who train for one so first time for the Capo kasa ya ojira ha mo kasa ba menye the safe and check camera wahunu kasa ya ojira ha kasa say in fact on dressing room first half ye ka kire wo say dressing room to say ya Capo unji ndida first half so team expectation somebody winning
then your man pick
ya dressing room ho be do nyame
obi ankasa
we okay
Capo
we play our dressing room ye din komo we na we new ye buy ya first personal shegu ni on one nipa no pass
after the kasa
pitch no so
was actually two atwa so there na mu gina park no so amobe
mukum hu more than
apart from that no say respect no
oh yeah
apart from say boku hu no uhunu a okay oba say friend senior but that nyina na the same dressing room
after sa World Cup na the captaincy armband no
yeah
man
I don't see no ka say ohia Champions League ni bi e dia so national team no so
yeah nanka compliment
Kylian Mbappe new
but we na the Ballon d'Or ni FIFA o
and new obeje na ba betu your dressing room ati say dey bia Portugal bia obaka se Bruno akoje individual award bia na Vitinha what also 10 also aba national team Ronaldo ho Kylian Mbappe or the aura of Messi and Ronaldo or sa aura
no
or say me catch your players be say na say ade na say pass na o pacho bebrebe sa because the ball
o say pass in pacho
o say pass na o pacho no
we na pass ball man na nkwa
okay sorry
go Kylian wa ye video
ono ball no shema na ba ko say no no be ha no ho be pacho se be ko soro awrade mu nyina mu fa nchebetiefo
e de na ese mo sorry Kylian Mbappe he has also ended due to how consistent he has been for Lamine Money boys no mo pija bani nyina and despite say Lamine atoso second Ballon d'Or Osman Dembele Majibi boys no mo basu ni nyina no there's one inspiration to call shorter obehwe Kylian Mbappe. Even Vinicius doesn't call shot in the Brazilian national team. On one call shot. To get to that level of calling shots in top national teams, a black and
when a player out me a year do level be now as a penny forecast who in Sahora when in penny for the coach before being a selection it may not discuss but now only assistant coach yes
when the position you do with him we
selection
oh sure come on now I said one man so dressing room show coach didn't even discuss it I'm telling you when we start the game how do you see it
new coach player be say oyarea before game we feel say be possible so but then I
be obogu san say the position one who so betimi abama obogu tuama no obogu obi din now they are to the original now the assistant coaches in planning
agoka
come on even say boys you know be more feel no so omo bigger now they do extra work for you
hey Kylian Mbappe
also when you Mbappe to go we ko han wo Vinicius no Alonso Konya Mbappe we to a ko han Vinicius we no we drew brand defenders esuro no
good
we drew sa stage na defenders esuro yes we drew sa stage no
okay Mbappe you better aso walk up no dey afi ne have boy team conversation here more Unza emu be de pa new no one Mr. Obatan so aba Obatan na bibi aboko de Obatan no good
how you
ye ni nkomo kakra mse fie so ehye game se wo ho a ye be hwe na
fiada
ntia se
hwe games na ya 1-2 bi account na
good
na one bi o de matim bi
one team be no
team no just ya wo yellow and green one bi o de ma wo mo
go stars ana
me dia me me kan obehu team me see one
yellow and green team hwe mo
yellow and green kotokoto yellow and green go stars yellow and green
yeah
intimacy one bi o de ma team bi me de ba
okay ya twem
wan hwe ni ya de wo hu ni sesia no Muslim famu won nei
ohun
biem o bible num na Tabia about company industries account bia no wia yatena se yede nsampa ene nama yeso yetimi ede abro na tabia about mixture no wasem kan cho say malaria jaundice typhoid fever sansom ana de ten say menstrual disorders ana tetewa wadwori ne unum bia ebetu asienso atime de ama tabia herbal capsules esisi adana constipation I am team ana tetewa me pa cha wadwori ne unum bia ebeko tabia takum emema ntafre mbobo adwuma bom bibia be kama nya fe na enna maamene se bia da bia kwancha ne mpabon uye nanso anwumre di amsrew aya no agyae na wadidi esro wadidi sro a na wadidi form na wifi hu ato no boko na bibia nso atu akopa binom na bia nso etimenya kama dia ma sese akomya kroma wogini dinya tabia takumo tafre no de badia ya ne semino ka say we gina wo so tabia takum owo form buta ya fe na akomya takum akomya takum
form
tie nya usei be yew akomya takum
on the lawsuit
the akomya takum de eti ba bi atondro bi akwa onsa beka tabia takum eke akomya takum ubenya bi na bibia so atimi akokama putu oja kumase Lake Road honum ne wa ye bo adwuma 0243686861 na ne mpanifo kasa Ruta natural product no ayamiensa na Ruta mixture no eku nurse na malaria enso etim ede afu widie nim ama bias eto kama nei sebia fever enso eteto wadro ne onum bia enso etima ko Ruta live no de tense abua ama moja no so security ama widie nim ama bias so eto kama sa produce nurse nei ayadema o widie no so etimi kama ama system so etimi gina brand Ruta tonic eno sebia typhoid fever ana etetewa wunya binima ebeko FDA edom stamp no enso etimi asisu ba bi eton do bi akwa wonsa ebeka 0244485632 enso etimi akasa emulator supplement kantanka edru na we no eboa nempo odada setina boa immune system no na support to general well being na bia so etimi akwenso etimi ediama droi the tennis obia etimi numbi nemom the tennis we yakwada woni mfisha du mienu a onka ho nemom se bia we mpanifo o ye oba na bema o wonum bia we dia no be kama we dia no be sisi so ebeboa o nempo niam boni e wo system ni nya no enso etimi yi enso etimi edia free ba bia ton do bia kwa won se ka emulator supplement kantanka herbal pharmaceuticals almost etimi edia ba 0535112873 nane mpanifo enso etwa kas ye shase enfamfi Nasco man of the match award last weekend and enso etu to match the 13 say enso esikwakoye na okokoye said the Nasco no enso etu match of the anamposa man of the match awards now offer na no dey pa House of Folk ebofie na no game no against Nation FC Saturday branch Kevin Osasibe enenya man of the match enso etimo oye sa game almost etimo kokobo ye no eno chi shano so ema mesa games outdoor eno so etimi to so bians etimi kokama na ukwo wem na uhwehwehwe said enema so esiko ya me pacho the chance ukokopiema Abraham Ranchen be brain so etimi jinsia kwa ready a what about to so etimi da me no man of the match awards no what about to so enso etimi da na bibia so etima question say sisi ameno ka say eno ana ya do so ya di ho nkomo na bibia so etima question nya ready a yentro so na ewram enso etimo general statistics a eno so etima ba organ Premier League mo na yeni nkomo kakra na ore general starter eno enso etima ba Premier League ma chese kama pa ohwe matches timba na before mamini kanya sa adwuma we emaha ma anaposa general statistics ya 125 games emu 71 home wins away 16 and a draw abem and so etimi 38 goals I say 233 home goals 158 away goals 75 first half ya say 110 goals second half 123 goals yellow cards abem 460 red cards 16 penalty award 29 emu 24 ya say emu 5 the chance ya say no and a 7 on goals and so etima bem your one outstanding league gamer yebebo now back to the NASCO man of the match award Stephen Anochibedu eje wabra then out of Lions ebo club and di ede Diana Stars Anochibedu ana oje enwachi winim se Kumasi Asante Kotoko ebo di tia Dreams FC Inusa Adams one enenya man of the match our game ni mo Emmanuel Sefa ebo ni ball and so etimi edema Bechem United wabra Bechem United 11 wonders our world tuna branch ana the turn se onya man of the match no ama bia so etimi eko kama Clement Tutu abon ball adma Suedo All Blacks wabra na somebody at vision or man of the match Prince Tonebua Basakoli Stars onom. And so, etimi energy man of the match against FC Samates. Prince Anane won the ball. Edma Brekum Aya Chelsea against our United. Ono Anna the tense onya man of the match. Abrantia ye fan Bote Aya Claudi. One of the ball. Edma Young Apostles. Ono so enya man of the match against Kerala United. Ya don't come on MA for Fayan Tisime. Na Ian Shah said ya nema Esiako. And enso 81 ye wie the other two see ya wie. Etien Troso. Enso etimi ewo Aya Dese home wins etima bas. No na yehwe teams a omoso tenafia wo mutimi wini ama bia so etimi ekokama na ohwe teams na de chane se club e fan bibia ni Gold Stars de se fie de obi antimi twimfa ne so chese oya ya oni de fie de obeye ho denden diamau o ma me fa ba kokranko eti bibia ni Gold Stars ena no so otimi lead home aya wins no na bibia so etimi akokama no ati sir anya ready I am ready am fan to some me na yanko na bibia entimi kwa kama na bibia entimi kwa esanse ese ana akua o sadako okay to so enti akua ada na anya sade am de wa oni to fan to so much am na de make come on sem me de make come on sem is it Gold Stars wona Gold Stars e ban home wins onkuta bebre ezo bi anti sha fie de Gold Stars for the dear okay boss ashe obo no ashe no any bad any bad cry Gold Stars so dey ko we no so mame na me ba eno nya ready so a e dey be ko so yeti say dey mame fufuro say Gold Stars na yes ana away no so dia na ne has yes omuko away no so
Adriana for ne has and be good travelers
yes
we okay with Adriana ne has there
they say eno amanso a utimi nya hwe
my matches weekends matches are basono
weekend matches
the games no my update on games na basono na
nyame ya doma ochina games
games
ochina game e baso Bechem United ebo fie etina against a club of Studio All Blacks omobebo ewo Bechem na bibia so etimi akokama na omobo sa game no omobo sa game no woni sa game so the channel sana campaign for any musa eba live na so etimi ma live na games are eba live near Diana any Hasselfolk mediama eba ba Second Stars ana fe kotoko Diana Wednesday and so eba so na bibia so etimi akokama Diana Stars game no
kotoko bebo
Wednesday yes
kotoko boy 11
wonders ewo Accra
3 p.m.
yes
Wednesday midweek game
ana mediama de na Monday Mediama so much on a Monday.
Yes,
a Monday. Now games the same echo. A Biana airball at the Tiasu Folk. Namiadma Sunday 3:30. Nana Ajman Bedu Sports Stadium. Kala United airball the Tia Vision FC. Ewa Mama Sports Stadium. Okon Sanchez Sports Arena. FC Samates airball the Tia of Lions. Dreams FC airball Brekum Air Chelsea. El Tuba Astro Telephone. So Nations FC and the Young Apostles airball. Samson United airball at the Tia Bibiani Ghost Stars. And sweet me games are bus weekend in Papa. What yes, or call or hoy and Otiano. To watch another idea of Bunaki team. None of the Niachi Mohoy. Now, Bibiani Ghost Stars, Elko Fabroni coach.
Sir,
Omoko Fabroni coach.
Bronifita.
Hey. Oko Fabroni na Diaba. Now, Bronina Ghost Stars, Elko Faban. A foot home. You say, technical team na war hono technical team na war bring you watch say who yeah
so mo ya di o bo mo
yeah me on say me be ka sam san me ja wona
yeah
sure o ma ya broni baba no bi ani wo
broni ni baba
no bi ani wo so pa o kuta wai o tai o pebo atobo anoma
technical team no broni ni baba no bi ani wo
o de wa ha o mo che
ade bi pebroni na na
amu kura nyo so because yeah Ghost Star supporter bi ani football of fan bi ani say January Saki coach a hatim no anaso high coach o di coach
timing
because na na mankwa champion abroad
yeah
and the entire technical team they are working very hard they are working
omo pe coach ben bi no
omo pe broni coach who say midika be yes sama so kunadu be ba me be sad be chiem man be chiem de ntia wa mani nyina ne ade ade nyina ba we no omni broni bi kasa
ndiafu no omni ne kasa
oh
ana matese yeso okroma akra
broni ni wo kroma na oni madia bi omo de bia na stars de na yastico sesio ba aristika ba ye afa tembe na aristika ba ye tembe na show ba ye o wa no me recruitment
so we so baba be to be je
oh da bi be to di o mo wo no be o de
so be infuse wo
oh Capo enu ni a problem no
problem eh
enu ni a problem se sia wo
problem so baba be to bi aka
oh da bi
January
me say
for ni ade
se broni ni bana nko ya broni ni bana nko ya broni ni ba me tu
broni ni matese wo so di madwuma papa
enya no creda okay so ni madwuma oba ye he ba me dia ne say me doubt the credibility but the timing is very poor. The timing is very
poor. No problem.
Yeah, it's very, very poor.
Okay.
Because timing, no, the airport say number one, Yaboli Gadri.
League, no. League in the say, oh, you have to have a second round. First one,
yeah, the idea master factors around fantasy. I will be taking with how you one had
it. Precious and all best sports.
Father to savage now with your factors of
Oba times so high.
Boss with you always at work with now. I am crow.
As if any go start set to hire a foreign coach.
Announcement soon.
Yes.
Bonin Watao. Na Bonin dear. No cranny say,
Wom so ni madwuma papa tactics.
Nyami adu oboko hoy akohebo ni bi. Oboko hoy.
Obako monitor.
Oboko monitor team no. Oh hoy.
Omo na efre ya na.
Misra mo me nyamaduma na me ko. Na mo mfa ne mai. Na broni no so hwa na ho fa so esi me describe na kire Ghana for.
Ami ehunu se de be ehunu.
Broni no ti bo du kakra.
Ofi Belgium na ba na.
Oh Belgium na. Because I take Belgium.
Say it. Need to know be Africa.
Ofi Belgium never.
Wabedru ni class say minute in car.
Wabedru.
Oh, dem say we dey. We dey.
Ya o ti amanfo to hwehwe amanfo.
Anjo be busa ne say. Mo na mo kofa broni aba no. Me wo tia.
Na
Belgium coach.
Aha.
You don't understand.
Oh, Kroma.
Me kwa mo sembe.
Wabedru. Wabedru.
O say dey nim say new team wan tie be busa ne say mo no mo kofa broni aba na na asese.
Na ya mankwa. Ya ha na ya mankwa ma na be adwuma no. According to paper or not on paper. Assistant coach.
Ano mo rule of the man, okay.
Ano ya ma uja fonso assistant coach abroad.
Yeah.
Ana new tier video analyst.
Okay.
Enti broni coach no after say ayi kono Stephen Frimpong so kono also obi ba ana ko fa o ma money na baby akfa baby but na na am also make us we say technical team mu ache ebi be ko ansa na broni na ba
no mo ana ekọ anase omo management na pamu
gabi omo ana ekọ
sa
ai omo boni oso
am say broni no
enipa 2 ekokotoko
coaches no
dabi nipa 2 free bibia ni akokotoko
players no
nipa 2
say 2 dia on kai say coach anase players anase
etinya abotre me say nipa 2 ba ku ye player ana ba ku ye coach
ba ku ye player
no ye striker
ababa kotoko
omu di nkomo obeba wetima ba obeba ana
coach
ba ku
anso beba
kotoko
ono so assistant
coach ana
ono no crowd dia me chiema mba huni odie obeba
assistant coach
oka assistant coach no
yeah for me listening
yes oka sesia me no ka say o bibia ni die oka assistant coach no
okay or backroom staff no
oka o play vital role
edema team
no
the fellowship free man
player makuma asante kotoko
você the player asem na okay
coach sa coach na sem na meka no na djuma ya suruku o
ablode asem na okay ana
sa coach no so de o basa me tie tie
ablode ana
okay on say o de
o the fellowship free china o de china abusu ya de we china na wa ba be ho na ma me why
but
ye china o de china na de no na ba
but empathy bi so patch out say ebi ntina
sa Sabu ya munyama ye di ase ni na chopa because ya unyama ya umpa obi acho. Me na se me ma hu bibi acho de no lie. Mesi ma me na se ni obi si akona mo ye bo okru man de o nsem ne de.
Asem me twema duty kran.
Urem be se o ba ma because. Ono ye ni fi asem ti eni ukwa asem me kono offense na o be.
I don't understand why.
Yeah.
You know, minim arrangements to appoint Coach Maxwell Konedu.
Okay.
And per memen koma me die for maybe I'm a picking me source free, you know.
Yeah.
Maxwell Konedu nanka oni go stars edwuma na nanka akato ne bro.
Okay.
No assign their mom. And the amount of money Maxwell Konedu was going to take at baby any go stars. Trust you me. Me te figure no. Me yem shame.
Scan ho bejino.
Me yem shame because normally there's a certain notion around Ghana in Central Phone be say teams ni bin pia.
Okay.
Some of the teams don't pay well. They don't pay well. But Babiani Gold Stars were ready to offer Maxwell Konedu not less than $4,000.
Not less than $4,000.
No, my ready some of the Bemano.
Wow.
It is a Madrid so moko Fabio new coach de naba. Enya me surprising say omoko Fabio new coach de na day.
Aba
because they can pay.
Okay. They can pay. Music asem there only problem in terms of
coach Amankwa license A. Where they maybe San Newton. Coach Amankwa license A.
Coach Strata.
Or license A obeti coach Ghana Premier League team.
Ana make say no crowd or no or say a calf instructor D na ye na answer be chobe see
we I can say Lord mon check we no am Mr.
Mo check light na my
the way pe obi a onimu no on switch man Lord pe obi a we no nyema why okay
tell me bisa sa question in say personally I don't understand
I
don't understand why you have a coach obe or Ghana Premier League obe team Gina bench. You started a season and your man dream way.
Okay.
Then all of a sudden he needs to move to an assistant coach. Then you go and appoint a head coach.
So assistant to the
me aware. Step aside. Any quiet assistant is when I need you were getting your person any too much. A dear partner chair say assistant coach Juma coach Amankwaya with 3 games to go for the first round of the Ghana Premier League. You know. Now baby any go stars that. Any the points gap between baby and Gold Stars, any team or that top no. Then Wontumi confirm no as a head coach. Then mum obako Belgium akofa broni bi di na ba. Capo. Me believe in one thing say mum pai say o de be fa dia mamo oba be adapting in tentem. no one team ni say the city here no team nya results dey amom but make this decision pa there me am tie akumi agemfi me mente ase decision ase and I don't think they can convince me beyond reasonable doubt me obi I'm not a special person say be I'm taking my decision na me be catch him say I'm not a special person like that nemum baby am gina na say such a decision Capo say results now ko ya omaso be she brutal because Coach Amankwaya, assistant coach, he has proven himself enough to be appointed as the head coach of Baby and the Gold Stars.
Yeah.
One, no doubt. In terms of individual player development. Number two, in terms of certain results. I almost said, unless they are telling us it's a results, no munya na Coach Amankwaya sending. Unless Baby and the Gold Stars be catch re yenga eti anu ma yidi nkomo ise. Coach Amankwaya nensa any sa results in him. Adien say ya Capo yen kwason sending bubuns teteno.
Yeah.
So what prevents Baby and the Gold Stars from waiting to the end of the season to fully assess the performance of Coach Amankwaya? Then somewhere point to before from our point to before for the number. May I believe they've pressed a panic button. Capo, the striker they are talking about, I'm hoping and praying it is not Atakumi.
Player now Mokano.
Because if it is Atakumi, a double disaster.
Because I know they are about Atadi and they are Base or Babanti say no.
Say Atakumi, then it is a double disaster. This one to make trying to say kind of Ninechi. Atakumi, I can't how many months now, Baby, any Gold Stars. Say be I can't 6 months, then a chronicles won't renew. Because that is the same situation. Kotoko midfielders be or more promo within the system, no more contract situation here. In the general transfer window of Ghana Premier League, hardly do teams go in for players or more contract attacker 1 year, 2 years. No more chase kakesi akoformo di omaba. Mene woka say Atakumi on the leading Ghana Premier League top scorer chart. It is a couple. One, Coach Amankwaya and to also Nyaduma. Okofa Broni coach the Naba. Adaptation period. Set team never fa. Sound distorted and only the whole which can affect results. Then number two, your top center forward. This season, on only Bogos the man. Atakumi 7 solid goals. And then Usebejano Kwai. Then one I best striker man something to do. On a center forward no go find free Salitas the buy you know. Razak Tintino
Giant.
Man, there are certain decisions they are taking now. It looks like they are in a haste. I say, I'm prepare kakra. You don't win the Premier League and take certain hasty decisions because the league is still not a subum. Capo, league in the Gold Stars boom pa. Almost our F Cup.
Yeah.
Almost boom. Don't take certain decisions and regret later. You've always been a club and more proper planning. And Capo, my bomb abaso would tembia you made the form coach Michael Osei to Frimpong Manson. Frimpong Manson, you had the opportunity to sack him in the middle of the season. Capo no more the opportunity to sack Frimpong Manson in the middle of the season. But mo catch him say no, you won't do that. So at the end assessor. Press Squad na usu. No more the opportunity to sell him in the middle of the season. Most there be Gold Stars here and Tom. Mujina Fako. Then what has changed? Again, Assessor. CEO. Mechawa and Ano pay. Munkomo way de Eminya Kakra.
Come on over the battle.
I see you Adaroma. Munkomo way there. I will relish the opportunity to speak to you once again on this said matter. My friend is you. See you. I will relish the opportunity to speak to you once again about this matter.
Two problem here, dear.
The problem here say, Adim we are.
Yangazi, Yerikujinawi,
Yokusumno. Meaning they also the technical team there is a need for changes.
Unless say level baby, unless you are telling me coach.
Oh, Africa, no man unless
you are telling me coach Amankwa has not done enough. Now
Africa no about half.
Now let's check the results of coach Amankwa. No, unless you want us to be, you see, statistically unjustified.
I'm saying home crowd consider two.
What the new statistically unjustified. That means unless every single person is telling us that Coach Amankwa no dey share our games, you know. I know no really. Yeah. She the number of players almost sake omo. She players omo koto omo de omo bae. Adebako a dempa wo team pa ye platforming players. It means I'm common and a tidy way league him say and a webo league in my coach way and a webo league and fa coach. Profiling and platforming players. And Atakumi, one of the best seasons I own in Coach Amankwa so can be.
No, but no more center night. Coach Amankwa
Atakumi minim from Karela now both free wings never. She players or maximum the experience and improvement I young team nim. Midikaka send me best statistics here say for the past 10 to 15 years in the Ghana Premier League Capo, only one club and our continental tournament I was a room in the top 4 of the Premier League. Kotoko. But me heard the Gold Stars say na. Obia won is a Gold Stars with Massage League na my amana ye. Air resource. It means maybe the panic button is being pressed from.
Za. Some Go Stars.
Eti na mse me. Mini CEO. Ye ntemu nye basa ase bia mini CEO bibi. Eti me se Capo. Baby amaka asem na si no. Mini CEO. Metro aso mini CEO.
Abenya nkita.
Then I'll come back again.
Mati.
Last one I'm fancy. And the new team nika se bia kasa wa ha.
Yengo.
Onika oni reka.
Ninsa
besum na no. Ninsa besum na no.
Because omo no de coach ne ba.
E obi a koka. Ninsa besum na no. Ono aka hu bi.
Ana omo kofa bro ni na ba no.
Ana won kan hu bi na mo kofa bro ni ba.
Video analyst.
No. If you're a video analyst, you are the person I bet me because I know say when they are going to bring somebody in the technical team, they can omo now behind.
Because a coach now ban new
I'll be very surprised.
Say new analyzing the matches.
And new analyzing the matches Krampuna. See yes a sub coach. There's no way you can tell me say penifo amudi team and omonko busa the technical team members and they say coach no you person dey obi fufu be head coach na we no
who say
that means new na kasa kran wan ni nukran fa ama no ho na men kan kire na nim play wan ni nukran fa ama ho because coach Amankwa adwuma wa yei obi na nkekuta sa points say ya kete ya na nkeka na nipa ya ade o nipa na ya ade en fa coach man wan ni nukran ma ho
there's a new team amwa coach
so ka hu bia wan ni nukran ma no ho
o ka bi ma coach o modern ma o bo wani
wan ni nukran ma no ho ana ode to no me nka me so ni say we am city me ntwa ma won ko na maka wani masem
sure
na dem komo ni media ba e be ba part 2 na ni ti bete me nka okromu a Fokotoko. I'm push it to get players to come and play for them.
Yeah.
Now, the second round of the league, and the preparation towards it, very important. The last 3 games are coming. O signings bet the how be first round.
Yeah.
So what check the top 4 for table need to sumami be quick because you have few minutes to be done.
Yeah.
So what check table now? You're top 4 now and top 5. No more that so any. Teams are only on board the next few games. Capo now so boy make a crowd because and the league in one at that top.
Adriana 27 points.
Adriana 27 points. One at that so second.
Mediama 26.
Mediama 26. Mediama 1 game in hand against baby any Gold Stars. It's a free gym.
Kotoko 24.
Kotoko 24.
Has 24 points.
Has for 4 na see o mame. Top 4 no. Baby any Gold Stars to say.
Gold Stars was 6th position, 22 points.
And a Heart of Lions
ended at 5th. 1 point. 23, 22. Yeah.
But they have top 6, you know.
Yeah.
Between Gold Stars and Adriana Stars, it's 5 points.
5 points.
Gold Stars were 1 match in hand. A home match. League I born a home dominant. So Gold Stars in Chile me hwe kra na fie.
Obetimi a hye.
Because fie watch Heart of Lions so share 3.
Yeah.
Inti Mediama no the league in the top now about Betima Sasha Wamana ye. Osana Mediama or FA Cup game. It is a crucial 2 matches on me, you know, also Mutimibo. I'm using the word if Gold Stars should win that game, and that means Gold Stars is on 25 points. There's a Gold Stars near Ghana Stars about points 2 difference. Yeah. And at the same time, 1 point difference between Omone Mediama. Yeah. Now Omone have 4 games to play. Gold Stars have 4 games to play in the last 3 games as I call break, you know. Yeah. Then Mediama so 4 games to play. Ediana was 3. Ediana train obo has mubako. Check Ediana faces ne mame. Train na kano. Obo minim so obo has mubako because weekend we has is traveling to Doma. Kotoko matches now obo minim se Kotoko obo so edu All Blacks away. Kotoko bobo be Chem United wo Kumasi. Na Kotoko akobo 11 wonders. Ewa away. Kotoko last 3 games are obo ediako first round ne de awie no. Obo 11 wonders wa Accra. No abo so edu All Blacks e wo so edu. No abo be Chem out of the last 3 games no Kotoko away games 2. Yeah. Yes. No, 2 away games, 1 home game. Obebo 11 wonders first. No obebo be Chem ansa no akoso eduro. E de awie first round no. Ana aduana ebo house no abo hwan. Aduana bo house wi a mami emfa. Because Kotoko de no. Zito ha na pressure ni nyina agina no. Aduana bo obeko away to Young Apostles. Aduana bo house you away to Young Apostles. Yes. Wechi ani wi a no assign abebo fie Karela. No abebo fie Karela. For Karela game no, Karela proved to be a stubborn side whenever they travel to Doma. The past 2 years, 3 years, omo come to me kobo 1-1. Yeah. Omo to me kobo 2-2 biba. Yeah. Omo kwa results ne tired in the momo. We Karela. Train hu ya me. Because you first round no 17 years. Yeah. Okay. Train now we best go for no so. For Ghana Stars, I think playing House of Folk game no. House of Folk here the best traveling team. Okay. House of Folk akobe chima kofa 1 point. House of Folk akobreku makofa 3 points. The same Quinals wo. House of Folk ikodoma. House of Folk akọ crucial away venues akọ point. May that is one game I think Ghana Stars will need to perform above their levels. Okay. To get a win against House of Folk. Due to House of Folk's away form. Teams be so alcohol makofa draw, including Baseke Holy Stars. Akodom makofa point. Sa game ni a game a men who say Ghana Stars ebe pick bi abe 1 point. Okay. Ombo Karela wo fia. Sa game ni a very tricky. Extremely tricky game. But memo omo a little bit ahead kakra. Yeah. So mbesha sa game no. Okay. Then omo to kwa Young Apostles sa game ni be pai. Very likely say you first round no na Ghana Stars could 32 points. Okay. 5 points out of that possible games. Now for the second position in Mediama, on no Gold Stars bo. They no checking the other fixtures in the Mediama train no na me fancy. For Kotoko, I think for 11 wonders, says it 20 me and share 11 wonders. I say Jabeguni Chempa. If the first round goes by, because looking at the fixtures, Capo, out of 9 points, Kotoko and Yakran, I was a Kotoko team pick 7. Yeah. Media ma be ball Holy Star, Baseke Holy Stars. Media away and at home. Our ball and no home. Obeshe. Na we are our ball. You can say baby any good stars dear no. And no away. And no member no 0 point. Yes. Na was sign a ball. I mean check with them because our 12 points. No a ball has. Home. What about a difficult game? No about has home team. David Fabako can over 4 games. Okay. Because we are born no kind of 4 games on the first round. Wa boy Young Apostles Sufi. Obesha Young Apostles. Yeah. Obesha Baseke Holy Stars and only 6 points. I think so what pick here be 7 points out of possible 12. What they call 26 no why are talking about 33 points. To beat me the other Between the other soro. Says it 20 me accumulated 7 points. I think after the first round pressure be one super. Because the team game near must win. 11 wonders game near must win. But sweat draw the no. With my pick point. Well, but I see. Yam fancy na yamra. Mami bon komo bi na easy bebana. Easy. Also Newton the oil the new you better free pay more the Newton here no better free the pay Wontumi ni someone is how yeah but to us na free abon come any easy ever boy on come na free ya to us so e dey amamu paint ne dey papa